So I think the opportunity for girls who have never played on the world stage to have someone as experienced and tenured as Coach Allen is incredibly crucial for our team.
I don't know what kind of crowds you've played in front of in the past, but I imagine there haven't been that many fans at your games, but at the World Cup, the stadium will be full. So is that a factor for you to consider?
I think that's going to add an element to our game that a lot of girls on the Philippines team haven't experienced before. I think we're all really comfortable with being able to take advice from our coaches on the sideline, which we won't be able to in the World Cup because it'll be too loud. And we're going to need to be leaning on each other and the people next to us to relay information and understand what we're wanting to communicate. And the added element of having so many eyes, not only in person, but televised as well, is an aspect that'll be new to a lot of us. But I feel like we'll be able to stay focused knowing the amount of preparation that we have had for the World Cup.
Manny Jasmine speaking to Reina Bonta there. Day one of the Women's World Cup is over for Australia and New Zealand. There were wins. We're in for a thrilling month. Stay tuned to Sport Today for all the latest.
Sport Today is a BBC Sport production for the BBC World Service.
KLAS FM just presented the BBC Sports Today. It was sponsored by Anybet. Your best bet reminds you to bet responsibly. And Hawkeye Electronic Security, securing what matters most.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Hagley Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations once again. And welcome to the Sports Desk for another day. The name is Euclid.
The name is Christopher Zidane Matthews.
All right,
I said the man I'm slaughtering your team again. Man.
Oh, West Indies?
Yes.
Well, I tell you, without well, talking about the West Indies, I made two very important phone calls this morning. One regional phone call and a local phone call. I'll tell you about the regional phone call first. When I looked at the squad, when I looked at the team and did not see Cornwall play, I made an important call to Trinidad. And I said, I'm to Jimbo. The man named said Jimbo is suffering from what appears to be acute flu.
Acute flu.
Yeah. I asked, what are the symptoms? Weak joints, upset stomach. They didn't say vomiting, but when him cough, things are come up.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, this sound like
the other thing.
Dizziness and thing. So I said, oh, this sound like that the man have the big C. So. And them say, well, even if he did have the big C, it would be confidential. So them say, would I tell you, but we wouldn't tell you if I say it by ear.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is they are treating, or the official word is he has a very bad flu. Hasn't recovered. Diarrhea, weak joints, when I say running belly already.
Mm-hmm.
Them say when him cough, one funny name thing I come up, green something. I say, yeah, all right, me get the message. Him sick bad.
Yeah.
So Raheem Cornwall is really, really sick. Which, I was saying, why wasn't he playing? Them say him not recover from what happened the last year.
Okay.
Because this dude does not have an issue with completing games. He has played 9 test matches before this, hasn't come off the field. And he would have played whole heap of first class cricket. So I know that it would have to take something like this. Or injury. But we are understand that it's extreme sickness. So me I said, then the chest infection thing, because that was the official word. And them say every time you have flu, that's a chest infection. Oh, so they are not as different as how I'm making it sound. So the official word, people, Cornwall is suffering from, let's call it acute flu, with all the symptoms, and apparently it's not the big C. And then I made a local call this morning, and I called the high-ranking members of the MVP, and I said, "What a case with Rashid McDonald." My understanding of the rule is that if you are not in the top 3, then medical exemptions can't be. They said they don't know where the public got it from that a medical exemption was given. They said no such thing. The rules just simply wouldn't allow it. So let's put the rumor to rest. There is no medical exemption for Rashid McDonald.
None was given.
No,
to the JHA
none was asked, none was given, none was reported, none at all. Because
so it's weird that
I don't know. The rules just simply don't allow it. If you are not in the top 3, medical exemption don't help you, none at all. So as I was saying yesterday, that medical exemption argument is null and void. Can he still be selected? It doesn't rule him out. But even the MVP is now accepting that it's a slim possibility
that he can be on the team.
Right. And then I spoke to 2 high-ranking coaches. I won't call the name. And they are saying, if Nathan Allen, why me keep saying Nathan Allen? If Rashid McDonald gets selected, then Ewan Blake could also get selected. If something happens to one of the top 3 sprinters.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying yesterday, that once they're using discretion.
So, in other words, let's say...
What's Sean saying, the expert? Come on, Sean, man.
I don't know what Sean said. So if something happens to one of the sprinters...
Sean, if you have something to explain, come
No, man, Sean know that he doesn't have anything to say. No, so I'm going over the glass and make up his face. What the experts are saying is that the top 3 or the top 4 is guaranteed.
Yes.
Once you maintain competitive form and fitness. But the J3s does have the discretion to pick a man who wasn't in the final. But that precedent themselves, basically the 2 coaches we talked to, said they wouldn't want to set that kind of precedent. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of rubbish you're saying on the radio, And those coaches who said that are... I would love for them to say that in front of me.
To say
what about Ewan Blake? How Ewan Blake name gets mentioned?
You don't understand what I say?
No, I don't.
Ewan Blake was at the trial.
Yes.
In the same way that Rashid McDonald was at the trial. Now the people are saying Rashid McDonald could get a spot.
Because
him running fast, no?
No, because there's 2 persons there that actually got the qualifying standard.
Yeah, man.
So with the 100 meters, 20 persons have the 100 standard. So how Ewan Blake you mentioned?
I see the point.
Oh, Ewan Blake you mentioned?
No. They say
what?
Lord of His mercy.
No, say it.
But I was about them say if something should happen.
To who? The 20 persons before Ewan Blake? Ewan Blake don't even go on the 10 seconds yet,
So let me say it again. If something should happen to the top 3 at the World Championships, by some miracle, the 3 people who ran and finished top 3 at trial, all come down with the flu. Or 2 or 3 of them. Ewan Blake in the World Championship, he could be selected.
No, he couldn't.
Why not?
I mean, why not? Because he's not in a part of the relay team. And the relay team consists of the top 6 that's in there. So the top 3 could be out. The next 3 that had the qualifying time would be selected. So some mention Ewan Blake. But here or no. No. I'm tired of the foolishness.
Foolishness?
The coaches them said that. I would love for you to mention them names. I'd love for them to be hearing this. Don't chat no rubbish.
I'm asking if he could be.
I would have loved to see which fool coach tell you that.
Oh, Jesus.
Because the fact of the matter is,
could he be selected?
No.
Why
I said
not?
no. For what? Because there are other persons, they have the qualifying time that went ahead of him.
So they take 6 persons to the relay pool.
Or more.
or more.
Yes.
3 gets sick. That me say, you know.
And there's all of 3 left.
And
you are not a part of that.
And I'm saying to you, Sean, that what the word they use? They didn't use the discretion. In other words, only the top 4 is automatic. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
People who finish 1 to 4 at trials must be entered.
Anyway, it's the reason. No, I'm not going any further with the rubbish.
If you finish
I'm not going any further with the rubbish.
What rubbish?
Because the fact of the matter is the argument about Rashid McDonald, because guess what? 2 persons are the qualifying standard. If the 3 persons are the qualifying standard, hold on. If 3 persons are the qualifying standard, there will be no argument about Rashid McDonald. None at all.
No, I think
I
think Orville is just giving out the rules.
I am saying
you're saying what is like.
No such thing. No such thing of you. If all of the qualifying standard, he did not make the final, and he pick him over the rest of them. No such thing.
No, but Orville is not saying they're going to do that. He's just giving the rule.
That one.
We know it's 2 different things. I know Rashid McDonald is more likely to get in than you, far more likely than you and Blake.
But who is you and Blake? Stop mentioning you and Blake name, man. Stop mentioning you and Blake.
He's not saying he should go short.
No, mention. Give me an next athlete name. Stop mentioning you and Blake name. Because person I hear in the radio now and say you and Blake have a chance. You're insinuating rubbish.
Who is
saying that rubbish on the road? Stop mentioning you and Blake name.
I'm going to
mention anybody else's name.
I'm going to mention it some
mention
more.
Mention 4th name.
Yeah, he's just
fourth disqualified. Mention 4th name.
That the J3 is determined who gets it.
Yeah, from the top
somebody who made the top 3.
The history of J3 is that has never happened.
That is the point I'm making.
So the fact is to mention even you and Blake name. You need to stop.
No, it's far-fetched, but and Rashid McDonald.
It's not even far-fetched. It's impossible.
Because
it's impossible.
All right.
It's impossible.
I'm going to talk.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk some more nonsense. I don't know how.
Well, obviously, you started out with chatting nonsense.
So
continue on that.
Unless you're going to gag me, here's the nonsense.
No, fine. But the rubbish you just mentioned a while ago.
I'm going to mention it.
No,
again,
fine. Mention it again. And the coaches that you mentioned, even bring up that they should just rubbish you. They should just rubbish you.
So tell money.
And even the cases, I'd love for the coaches to come to me that I'd run them.
I don't think the coaches are saying that it will happen, or it's likely to happen,
It won't happen. It's impossible.
It won't happen.
It's not impossible.
But
I said it's impossible.
It's highly unlikely that they're going to use you.
No, it's impossible to happen.
If somebody
is there something in the rules that can?
Is highly unlikely to use 40? Say,
Sean, if the 3 people at the trial finish, if the 3 people who finish in the flat 100 go to Hungary and all get injured. And the J3 is now have to look 3 different people.
They have a team.
They decide.
They have a team.
Them decide.
Yeah, they have a team.
When you said them, what
they have a relay team. They're a relay pool.
I mean, I tell you, say them decide how that
they have a relay. They select the top 6 or top 8, which don't include you and Blake. So in that pool, so the top 3 out, the next 3 that in the relay pool will go.
Can the J3
simple as that?
Can the J3 draw for somebody in the relay pool who did not compete in the 100 meters?
That is true. He could.
Which means that you and Blake, who did not compete in the 100, can be a part of the
I'm
pool.
saying 20% ahead of you and Blake. You and Blake.
But I'm saying they would not do anything illegal if they pulled somebody else who is not part of the 100-meter pool for do the 100-meter relay.
Yes, I would. Anyways,
what then would that do illegal?
Because how would he earn? According to and the statistics, in the time that he has.
Oh, but Sean, that's a different argument now.
No, man, that is the argument.
Sean,
that is the argument because those
1 year did we have what is sprinter name? What is the long jumper name? James Beckford. Has James Beckford ever run for a relay team?
I think he did.
James Beckford, the long jumper, run as part of a 4x1 team.
Yeah,
you know why?
What year?
Me don't remember the year.
No, man, we're not talking about 90s. Anyways, let's move on. So the fact I don't live in the last. Rules have changed.
The rules changed?
Rules have changed.
What has it changed to?
Okay. Well, call you high and mighty. You know they call you
high and mighty people.
They call the people. They call them again.
You catch up on that.
No, there's nothing to catch. The rules have changed.
Then tell me from what to what.
No. I'm not baffling. The fact that the rule has changed.
The rule. Then tell us what it changed to.
No.
Big man.
The fact of the matter is, he was not selected on the relay team, and then they made him because guess what?
Why was he drawn? If 3 people get injured, the J3 is reserved the right to make up the relay pool.
I can say this: 20% have to get injured for you and Blake to make the team.
That's a different.
That's not different argument.
And I'm sure Orville agrees with that.
I'm just telling you what the powers that the J3
mention the youth name.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna mention it some more. If the J3 is,
he wants you to use Jordan Ford.
No.
Ah,
I
brother,
use you
as
and
an
Blake
exa-
just
as
to
an
make him,
example.
just to make him mad. If something happened to the people at the top 3 or 4,
Yeah.
you and Blake could be part of the relay. The J3 is reserved that right.
Yeah, but you're only clarifying what we were saying yesterday.
Yes, and I'm also
yeah.
clarifying that there was no exemption for McDonald because the MVP knows that it was pointless because it wouldn't. The rules don't allow it, and the J3 is that just laugh. So those 2 things.
All right.
All right, we're coming back
after the break.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
32 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
Choose from a wide variety of tiles from Garrett Trading. Whether a classic or modern look, our tiles give that added dimension. For that Greek marble, flashy or glossy finish in your bathroom and kitchen, a myriad of designs and colors are available to create your personal masterpiece. Visit our showroom at 169 Constant Spring Road or call Garrett Trading and Installation Limited 876-669-8996. Design your style.
Win over $1 million in cash and prizes in the Yummy Summer Competition. Purchase any 4 of your favorite Yummy pastry. Write your name and number on your receipt. Send in with your Yummy salesman or drop off at the nearest supermarket or Yummy agency. 28 weekly prizes, 4 winners every week, plus grand draw August 28 for a laptop. $60,000, $30,000, plus a Yummy basket and back-to-school vouchers. Grand prize, a family weekend for 4 at the Holiday Inn. It's the Yummy Summer Competition, authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so after that very spirited opening
yes,
we got to the first call. Bounce Salem,
good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good
How are you,
afternoon.
the boss?
Yes. Good afternoon. Now, Sean, this thing that Sean was talking about just now. I agree with Sean, Mr. Higgins.
What you agree?
Yeah, man. UMBA can go around the circuit. And
No, what is it that I am saying that you disagree with?
No, I disagree with you mentioning you and Blake.
No, man, he just made mention of you and Blake
yeah.
as an example to outline what the rule states, clarifying what the rules state.
Yes,
He could have used 4th.
That three person will not get injured. Even if 3 person get injured, and as what Sean said, 20, he did not make this the qualifying time.
Yeah,
He 6 other people.
Yeah, you listen to the program yesterday?
Not the entirety.
Oh, that is why you don't understand what was going on.
None at all.
Yeah, but I personally, I think that you and Blake should.
Big man, there's a youth who used to have where do the long jump called James Beckford. James Beckford has run as part of a 4x1 heats before. James Beckford wasn't a 100-meter sprinter when him draft him, you know? Which means that the J3
so you're saying then you're not saying you want it to happen, but you're just saying it is possible.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why Sean.
And he's not saying he believes it will happen either.
Exactly. I don't know why Sean getting hot under the collar.
All right.
Yeah, because I probably agree that you and Blake is way past his best now.
Fair enough. Mr. Higgins, this guy Harry Brook, you see?
Yeah.
I am wondering, the people are saying Steve Smith is a scratcher. If this guy Harry Brook should continue on his path and average run about 60 after 60 or 70 tests, with 8 or 9,000 run, would they use those?
I don't know, man. Don't come to me with they, man. Make we talk serious.
Yeah, man. Dismiss that.
No, I'm talking about the people who saying that.
No, man, a one-man.
Yeah, man, a one-man. Make we talk.
Make we talk.
It's really one person.
Constructive, intelligent reason. No, don't go down the road.
Yeah,
nobody who understands cricket will call Steve Smith a scratch.
Not at all.
So make we talk.
Even the people, even the Brian Lara people. Well,
no man, we can't bother with them. That level of discussion.
Fair enough.
Yeah, lift the thing.
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
But the Carnival situation now.
Yeah.
The one that replaced him, the bowler that replaced him.
It's Gabriel replaced him.
In the
Gabriel replaced
Yes.
Carnival in the team. So I am wondering that if Gabriel will last the whole 5 years. If Gabriel don't last the whole 5 years in terms of to come off the field because of whatever reason, if they would use the same arguments against him that they are using against Carnival.
Well, Gabriel has come off more cricket field and has been unable to play more often because of injury and fitness concern than Carnival. Everybody know that.
Right, because I am not hearing if even if somebody don't want Gabriel to play, it's because of his form. Nobody asks him because of his weight or anything.
No, so the
things that they are using against.
Here are the facts, my boss. Shannon Gabriel has missed more games because of lack of fitness or injury than Raheem Khan.
So why are the people then that against Carnival then not pointing out these things?
Because not everybody going to reason at that level though.
Yeah.
By the way, Shannon Gabriel in that game 8 overs, none for 40. We have them 172 for 3. So we
fighting back a little bit.
We are trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. One last thing.
Sharma is the one that has.
So who out? Me soon talk to you. Jaiswal out for 50, Sharma out for 80, and Shubman Gill out for 10. Holder, Warwick, and Roach are the wicket takers.
Yes. One last thing. You look at your 2-2 prediction is going well.
Big man. When me and discuss sports, listen.
Well, the hope we know is for the next one to rain up because based on how England play Orville, you don't see many games that they didn't draw unless time is lost.
No. I said 2-2 and I rained out. Right?
Yeah, I remember, man.
Yeah. But if
this one can rain out doing it because
the only way any England game will end in a draw these days in England is if it rain out. Because the man score in less than a day already, have a lead.
A
lead by 60.
Yeah.
Mr. Matthews, all these batsmen bat nowadays, it's gonna be difficult for them to make 300 and 350, because we have people playing to win games now.
Yes,
man. Yeah. So I see that guy was on 189. And a normal the opening guy from England.
Crawley.
Zach
Crawley.
Yeah, he would have batted a bit more conservative.
It seems as if when he went into lunch, them tell him, say, yo, what, go on.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I just want to play. Because he was slower before lunch, but after lunch.
Interestingly, though, the same Harry Brook, who was such a dasher.
Yeah, he jukes it now.
14 from 40.
Yeah, man, jukes.
No, the thing is, I think what happened in Mr. Higgins, they are actually playing out the day,
Yeah,
man.
So a little bit smarter with
a little bit more pragmatic.
Yeah. So have a good day.
With the weather concerns, probably England and could give them 152 bills lead.
Yeah. All right.
Hopefully, can just lick them away because the plan is for rain this weekend. With the thing overcast and the ball start doing thing, them now can bat brother Anderson. So maybe with that 200 lead,
should be good.
Them should have been good.
All right.
Assuming that the conditions in them favor. Anyway, OC.
RSQC.
Orville.
Mr. P.
Yeah. Day before yesterday, you was talking to a man named Watson about some horse racing, right?
Yeah.
And he mentioned certain little things. Orville, there is no way in this condition races can come back. Take, for example, from time to time, I believe I only pattern fight even the people them in connection say it's about time you bring back the handicap system instead of the condition. Because let me tell you something, you might not know. Them have around 34 different conditions where racing is concerned, right? Now, in the handicap, you have around 5 classes or 6 classes. Year 1, Year 2, B2, B1, C class, D class, E class, or F class. Now, Orville, let me show you something. You see, if you are Zidane buy a horse, right? And the horse is a 2-yearling, you buy him as yearling, and you spend money. Make him reach 2-year-old till him start run and him win 1 race, right? There is a condition. None win half 2. And as long as him no win the next race, him can't come out of the class, because when they are done with half 2, and next horse come and beat him, and whatsoever the case might be.
No, but you're hearing words. I understand the point.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
What is it that Mark said that you disagreed with?
No, man, I say me disagree. What I'm saying, I agree with what him said, and because of the condition.
What did he say that you agreed with?
Everything what I'm saying, about how racing deteriorate and it can't come back. That's exactly what him said.
Him said can't come back.
Take for example, Orville. You have a little man buy a house of America, right? And him a 9-year-old Amir, right? And when him a 9-year-old, him doing a race local. And why is that you say him go make lion eat him or whatever? You have too much poor man in a racing. And let me tell you something. First time you have man like Jack Ashanai, man them man there, Matalan, top bred horses coming to Jamaica and build up the breeding stock. We have some people right now. Go America and buy a 2,000 or 3,000 claim and carry him come to Jamaica as a mirror. And when he reach a 6-year-old, him do win a race and him continue a race. Him can't get the motion, you know, because there is no racing. It's condition race.
All right, Mr. P. Point made. We leave it there.
I don't know when I talk 2 minutes to give me.
No, because you repeat the same thing.
But all right, when I repeat or not, what I'm saying, right? Because some time them are quarrel with you, and you give them 7-8 minutes every time I call 2 minutes. All right, Mr. P. Why Orville? Why you are discriminating?
Because you are saying things that me can't understand.
No, but if you make I talk, and then if you don't understand somebody you know will tell you what I'm saying.
When I try to get you to explain what you say, me still not understand.
Yeah, that's what happened. When I tell you said there is around 34 conditions, and then the handicap is around 6 years, you say you don't understand. Oh, if you understand and you don't know about racing. Next, when I explain, you do understand.
But you're not explaining.
No, you're not explaining well enough.
Though, because they should have explained what I mean by 34 conditions. They didn't explain.
Different races. None will have to restriction and them things. There is condition. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you don't know about racing.
No, you should have explained. You just said you have 34 different conditions. You never
exactly.
explained.
And
exactly what?
Plus, it's either you use the condition or the handicap. I would have to explain that anybody could never explain that in Michael case could I tell you the 34 different conditions. Right? That's exactly. Have a good year, sir. Cool.
All right. So I was thoroughly confused. And I'm hoping that the listeners, maybe the horse people, won't be confused.
Yeah. Ricky?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, how you doing, Ricky?
I'm fine. Boy, I get a good laugh with therapy a while ago.
Yes.
All right, Orville.
By the way, did you understand what he was saying?
No, sir. I don't understand more racing. I want kind of racing I know more than a track and field.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So, Orville.
Yes.
Disclaimer. So I'm one of those who bash you more time on Facebook, you know.
Why would you do such a thing? So, Bibs, good.
You ever hear the saying that you can't throw the baby with the bath water?
Yes.
You understand what it means?
Yes.
And you are the baby in the bath water, but sometimes you come with a whole for bath water and have it.
The term you can't throw the baby with the bath water. Do you know what it means?
Yes, man.
What?
So the baby is the so we don't say bath water dirty, not true?
Yes.
So the baby is a good thing. So even when things now go so right, there is some amount of good.
Right. So even though you don't want the bath water, but you want the baby.
You want the baby.
So while you're throwing out the bad, you must make certain that you keep the good. That's what that statement is about.
Precisely so.
How does that relate to me and you?
So yeah, man. Sometimes you come with some bath water business, but for the most part, you're good. Case in point, this morning now with Sean. Me not argue with Sean and that's all.
No. What I'm saying is nothing to agree
or disagree. We'll just clarify.
I'm just saying the rules, what the rules allow.
Yeah, based on what we were discussing yesterday.
Okay.
Hold the line.
We have just bet.
Oh Lord, we have just bet.
You can't hold?
Oh, like a big point. I can't do it.
All right. Go on. We'll delay the break for 30 seconds.
All right. Just to say, this is my second time listening to Sean regarding you and Blake, and I just think Sean has a personal vendetta against Blake. I don't know. I have to say it because I heard him on another show, and it's the same sort of temperament, the same sort of behavior. I can't help but think that way. Then that is how it is coming across when you listen to the radio.
I can understand why you would come to that conclusion, but I don't. Knowing Sean, me not think him have nothing personal.
Me don't know him like that, but based on knowing
Sean can get very emotional at points, but I don't think it's personal.
it's emotional and it comes across a bit unprofessional. I mean, I would have heard him on another show one of the evenings. I said, no, man, Ocean sounds against Blake. And then I hear him a while ago. I said, no, I have to call the show because it's as though he's confirming what I thought the first time.
Yeah, man. All right, Ricky. Leave it right there.
Good. Cool.
We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Hosts Australia and New Zealand started off their FIFA Women's World Cup campaign on a positive note, as both teams registered 1-0 wins on the opening day. Australia, playing in Group B, got by Northern Ireland with a Steph Catley penalty that proved to be the match winner. New Zealand, on the other hand, Connor Wilkinson scored the loner to surprise favourites Norway in Group A. The competition continues today with Nigeria facing Canada. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at a Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from our wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to 2 Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke Hall. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same-day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total Guarantee.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so now we go to our Just Bet feature. Jesse Blake, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Orville. Good afternoon to you, your team, and the listeners. What about you? How are you?
I am very fine, my friend. I am very fine. In great fettle.
Okay. Excellent. I find you in fine fettle today.
Life couldn't be better, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but cannot.
You must be winning big money on the World Cup, man.
Netherlands to play Portugal in the Women's World Cup.
All right, fine. No problem.
let's tread in more safe waters, shall we?
Yes, sir.
How do you see that one going?
All right. Folks, before we go into the game, Orville, I just want folks to understand, right, that the Women's World Cup underway thus far, and already a big upset in the form of New Zealand overhauling Norway by 1-0. Now, when we spoke on Tuesday, we previewed that match, and New Zealand actually attracted odds of $8.50 straight up, and the 1-0 correct score bet would have paid $10,500 in winnings. And lo and behold, is that happened this morning? So a lot of money to be made on the FIFA Women's World Cup, especially when we get to France versus Jamaica. But let's take care of the Netherlands versus Portugal, as you rightly said, Orville. This game kicks off Saturday in the wee hours of the morning, 2 a.m. local time. Netherlands reached the finals in 2019, but they've since changed coach twice after their much vaunted coach that got them there, Sarina Wiegman, departed to manage England. Portugal, another debutante in this tournament. They do have some history against the Netherlands in Euro competition, though, where the Netherlands won that game that they played 3-2. This one should be an interesting one. The Netherlands have clearly more experience than the Portuguese in this one and are favored to win the game according to the JustBet final result bet option at odds of $1.45. The Portuguese come in at $6 even, and the draw attracts odds of $4.50. Now, folks, the final result bet option showcases the basic straight-up odds on each team to win and odds on the draw. So the final result bet option is the basic option, which is one of a galaxy of betting options that we have available for you at JustBet to exploit and win big with us. Of course, we invite you to visit justbetja.com or a JustBet location near you. Over 100 JustBet locations island-wide. We invite you to visit to take advantage of the many bets that we have available for the FIFA Women's World Cup and all your favorite games. Of course, correct score betting when it comes to football, and of course, we're talking the FIFA Women's World Cup. Correct score betting is available, of course, and it allows you the opportunity to make the best possible return on your betting dollar. Now, let's show you how it works, because you can place a correct score bet on any score line that you think will be the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time. Bets include if Netherlands win by 2-0, a $500 bet pays $3,375 in winning. If it's the Netherlands winning by 2-1, $3,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. Netherlands 3-1, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Now for the debutantes, Portugal. Correct score bets include if they win 2-1, a $500 bet will pay $9,000 in winnings. If Portugal beats Netherlands in a 5-goal thriller, 3-2, that would pay $30,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. And folks, you can bet on a draw as a correct score bet as well. A 2-all draw in this game nets you $8,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. For me, it's a no-brainer. Netherlands, clearly the team with more experience. They got to the final in 2019, and as such, I'm taking them to win this one. 3-1 sounds about right. $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet, taking the Netherlands to win $1.45 straight up.
Me like the 3-1, so me Dave now go around that, Mr. Jesse Blake, sir.
All right, sir.
Netherlands to win 3-1 as well.
Indeed.
Now this one, I'm interested to hear how you'll call it. France to take on the Reggae Girls.
Yes, absolutely.
Let me hear your prediction on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, let's get right into it. Group F in FIFA Women's World Cup group stage competition. Folks, make your plans to wake up Sunday morning at 5 o'clock to take in this match. Now, here it is, France. They have changed coaches very regularly of late. And what do you know? The hiccups in relation to the women's affairs in terms of their dealings and relationship with the JFF has made international news. So a lot of folks are thinking that the friendlies that have been cancelled recently, having to crowdfund their way to the World Cup due to the lack of support, is an issue or are issues for Jamaica that may affect them in this match. Well, let's get to the odds for this one, because France, don't try bet on France, folks. France attracts odds of $1.02 straight up. If you put $1,000 on France, it's $1,020 that you'll win. Jamaica, on the other hand, very attractive at odds of all of $36 straight up. And the draw attracts odds of $14 even. Well, so many ways to bet, including the most lucrative Just Bet correct score betting option. And you can imagine that for the reggae girls, the getting would be good. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with France, though. France 3-0, $3,000 available there with a $500 bet. France 3-1, $6,500 available. France 4-2, $25,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Now for the Jamaicans, correct score bets include if they win 1-0, $75,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Jamaica 2-1 also pays $75,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. But here's the kicker. If Jamaica beats France by 2-0, a $500 bet actually pays $125,000. And make that $125,500. Yeah, big number there. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm taking Jamaica to win by 1-0. $75,500 on offer with a $500 bet. And I'm taking the Jamaicans to win at odds of $36. Boy, the money is so good. It's hard to pass up. Going with the Jamaicans in this one, Orville.
I'm going France 4-2 over Jamaica.
France 4-2 over Jamaica.
Yeah.
My word. Let me pop out the Just Bet correct score bet calculator right quick. France 4-2, $15,500 in winnings with a $500 bet.
Yeah, man, that's some go. And what's the other one that you have there?
All right. The final game that we have on tap is Italy taking on Argentina. This game takes place Monday at 1 in the morning local time. Both teams played in the last World Cup. They have endured mixed fortunes. Italy managed to make it to the quarterfinals. Argentina exited at the group stages. Here are the odds for this matchup. Italy is favored to win the game, at odds of $1.50 according to the Just Bet final result bet option. The Argentinians, they attract odds of make it $5.50. The draw, $4.25. Correct score bets you can place on this game include Italy. The Bob Marley would pay $3,125 in winnings with a $500 bet. Of course, the Bob Marley is the one love for those who don't know.
Yes.
If Italy wins 2 love, a $500 bet pays $3,250 in winnings, and Italy 3-0, $5,000 available there with a $500 bet. Will the Argentinian women be buoyed by the World Cup victory that the men had? Well, let's get right into it. If Argentina wins 2-1, a $500 bet pays $8,500 in winnings. If it's Argentina 2-0, $15,000 on offer there with a $500 bet, and Argentina 3-1 would pay $30,500 in winnings. For me, Argentina 2-1, $8,500 on offer with a $500 bet, and taking the Argentine women to win at $5.50 straight up.
I'm saying 2-1, but not for Argentina. I'm taking the Italians to win 2-1.
All right, hold on, let me type that in real quick. Italy by 2-1.
Yeah.
You pay $4,000 even with a $500 bet.
All right, take us to the break, my good man, as the brace with Shelley and Fraser. Is this Lucerne, Sean, down in Switzerland? Is about to start, boy. Go on.
Yes. Let me
take us to the break. Yeah,
folks. Lots of betting available. Of course, cricket being played right now. You can bet on if the West Indies will spring an upset against the Indians. You can bet on that. You can also bet on the various club friendlies that are taking place right now. For example, it was Arsenal who beat the Major League Soccer All-Stars of the United States by 5-0 yesterday. That was quite a beatdown. You can bet on that as well at all your favorite sports. Make it justbetja.com or pop into a Just Bet location near you. We'll be very happy to host you. Of course, Orville, to you, your team, and your listeners from all of us at Just Bet. Stay safe and enjoy the game. Catch you next week, my friend. Take care till then.
All right, big up yourself, Sir Jesse Blake. We coming back right after the break. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
For miles and miles of beautiful carpets and exquisite rugs to brighten your office and home, visit the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue off Malines Road. They install, clean your carpets, and add elegance to every room in your house. Call 876-649-0174 or come to the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue, because you deserve the best. Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services, including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
What was that, Sean? 1082? All right, so Shelley and Fraser won in 1082 with, I think, Natasha Morrison finishing down the track at 5th, I think. And was there also a men's race where Julian Ford beat Rowan Watson? So the national champion losing for the second time since national trial. Me not hear what you say, Sean. I'm not saying it matters. I'm just... Okay. So can I say that Rowan Watson, the national champion, has lost 2 races since national trials? Sean said it no matter. It no matter if me give this information or not. Okay. Beaten by Ford, I think 9.99 with Watson finishing. Was it 3rd? All right, so now we go back online. Ricky.
No, Ricky had left.
Oh, Ricky Lee. All right. Who we have?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, man, little lad.
Little lad.
Yeah. So, Mr. Saigin.
Yes, sir.
With the opening speech this morning.
Yes.
This afternoon. You understand why Rashid can get into the 400.
I understand that the J3 is reserved that right.
Okay, but
the J3 is based on history and precedence. Is unlikely to go that route.
No, sir. Because I think true.
No, remember, in the 400 meter case, there's no third.
Exactly.
The third person don't have the qualifying time in Orville.
No, man. The third,
a very good time.
The third, there's somebody in Zidane bands of the time.
Yeah, but what if he's ordinary?
He was in the. He reached further in the trial than
not because he outperformed.
I hear that they're more in the same semi-final or the same. Hey, go on.
The trials. You see one thing
who won?
The trials.
Rashid. So Rashid beat him in his. Yeah. So.
Hey.
Yeah, go continue a little lad.
At the trial, if you don't finish 1, 2, 3, you don't have no say. Finish 1, 2, 3 with the qualifying
argument done.
And you pitch yourself.
Yeah.
Anything outside of that, you're left up to the discretion.
Well, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. I think through you call Johan Blake name. Why
Sean got up.
Never really understand what you're saying, because if you're outside of the top 3, the J3s can pick anybody. So if, as I said, if the first 3, if something happens to them and they can't run,
yes,
you and Blake and everybody else is in the mix.
Yeah.
That was the point I was trying to explain.
Yes, I think two Blake is so far down the order. I think that's why Sean wasn't understanding the point. Yeah. That's why I say it was because somebody knew that was more feasible. Why,
what I really wanted to bring out this morning is that the medical exemption argument that we're hearing from McDonald. No, there was no such case like that.
Yeah, man. So we understand that from yesterday. But
Yeah.
the point we were saying that.
So as of
the
now,
third-
he's just another athlete who went to the trial.
Exactly. With running a fast time, and then the third place now. We don't have the qualifying mark. Then everybody in the mix can go into that position.
Here's an important question. The other people that were in the finals, what have they been doing since the trial? Have they been running races?
I'm not sure. But then here's what I was told as well. That the youth who finished second, is it Powell? And I think Prince Green mentioned the argument while I was talking to the coach.
Yes.
That you can qualify for the World Championship
based on rankings.
If you are in the top 48 in the world. Yeah. And I understand that Powell is in the top 48 in the world at this point in time.
So what about Rashid?
Yes, he would be.
And he would be in there as well. So,
Exactly.
but because Powell would have finished in the top 3 at trials, he therefore would get the precedence over everybody else, providing him in at the top 48 in the world. So he doesn't have to have the qualifying time. In other words, the IWF says, in the event that we don't get 48 people with the qualifying time, let's say we only have 33 people who met the qualifying time that year, then because of 48 people have to fill out the heats and things, they will then go for the people who are the next fastest in order to have 48 people.
So right now,
but qualifying time comes first.
Yes.
So right now,
and placing in your trials.
So right now, he's ahead of Rashid.
Yes, man.
Who's ahead of Rashid?
The youth will come third.
Yeah, have the
Because
ranking.
he would now have the ranking.
No, my boss. No, he can't be ahead of him. Give me my head.
I'm saying if you run at your trials and you have you met the 48 rank.
No, but the standard comes before the qualifying. The standard is more important. You meet the standard in terms of the time.
No, man, you still like how Rossi never come ahead of him in national trials.
Yes.
He would have earned the right ahead of Rossi.
That is a Bramble rule. That is ridiculous.
So because he finished top 3 at the national trials, as long as he is eligible to compete, he won't have.
Why is there a question about it then?
They don't know. Because people didn't think that he would make that he had the qualifying time.
No, but he doesn't.
But
maybe they never understand the ranking part.
But the ranking part, no.
I think the ranking. No, hold on. My understanding is that the ranking come after. If you don't have enough people with the qualifying time, then you go to ranking. I'm saying if Rashid McDonald has the qualifying time or somebody else, then the man will come third dead.
Okay, so
that's if it still come back to your country as the win.
Yes.
Zidane, so if they only have 2 persons with the qualifying mark and nobody else have the qualifying mark,
then you go to ranking.
No.
If somebody else have the qualifying mark,
Jamaica now, as of now, has 3 people who are eligible to compete. The 2 will win, the 3rd who make it by ranking, and as a matter of fact, 4.
No, but why is there always a talk about making the qualifying time?
No, man. I think the ranking.
No, man. The ranking come after the qualifying time.
Yeah, man.
Another IWF. I'll tell you who to select from your country.
No.
So Jamaica now had a trial which takes precedence over ranking.
So why they keep mentioning that the trial the qualifying time after a national championship?
Fine, but may I say ranking is what, because you finished top 3 in our trial, which is the holy grail of selection, and your time allows you to make the
no, I understand that. No, but I'm asking why are the commentators keep talking about the 3rd place man not having the qualifying time if by ranking he's in the top?
Because they probably didn't know where he was ranked at the time. Because the ranking changed, If 8 or 6 people run some fast time before the thing, his 48th ranking could go down to 52, So it's not cast in stone.
Oh. But if he had the qualifying time, it no matter where him rank.
Exactly.
That means the qualifying time.
The ranking thing is a very
so the qualifying time is more significant than the ranking.
It's safer.
Yeah, so but it's not safe. All right, look at that. Continue.
I kind of understand what Zidane is saying, because Zidane is saying that if you only have 2 people with the qualifying time and nobody else has a qualifying time, then you go to the next thing, which is ranking. But if you have other persons with the qualifying time, then the ranking wouldn't push them ahead.
Yeah, because having the qualifying time means I'm better than you,
Exactly.
That's what it means,
No, it's not who better than who. When it comes to the national trial, is not to select who better than who, you know.
It's not to pick your best athletes.
It is the best athletes as demonstrated on the day of the trial.
No. You know why? That's not the case.
Then that's not the case now. Since Watson got the trial, you know, he might get beaten by some other people, you know, but it no matter.
No, well, he can argue that he picked for the trials and he's going to load up on
well,
them.
so me I tell you, it is the trial is 80% of the reason
why you get selected. No, you got 80%. No, yeah, percentage. So no,
90, 100.
No,
in other words,
no. Let me tell you why in Orville, man.
Yeah.
Because they said it yesterday.
Yeah,
they have a clause where you say if you have to maintain fitness and faster than.
Yeah, man. But that's what them use.
So it means it can't be 100%. Then
them only use that for getting big horse.
No, but if you are struggle, man, if you're struggling and you look injured, them can't take.
I mean, I tell you, said that is only used to bring in the bigger.
No, I mean, I think necessarily. If a man,
they have never ever used that rule, unless
maybe they never needed to.
At one time, they never used that rule. You know? So,
but there's precedent
for big horse, man, like Merlin.
Yeah, man. All right.
You think they would have to go Chelian now? But if Chelian did run 11, 12.
If Rashid,
well, no.
If McDonald break the 400 meters record in his next race, what do you think going to happen, Orville? You've gone at the World Championship. So you can talk about rankings to the week. If Rashid McDonald broke the 400 meters record tomorrow, him going to the national, the World Championship.
You look hard for the 9 after him broke the records.
All right, little lad, big up.
Who is now Pioneer?
Check in.
Yes, sir.
Well, from yesterday, I try to get you, you know. Actually, program ended yesterday with me holding on the line.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You said I try to get in. She's going to make 1 month talk, 12 minutes.
Yeah,
but,
it's true.
Well, I've been wanting to weigh in on Orville's position regarding Rashid McDonald. I'm going to preface my position by saying, I don't rate Rashid McDonald, none at all. Saying, I always think him flattered to deceive. But, teacher, the rule, the rule says that you have to come to the trial, not make the final. All right, and the man came to the trial. See?
Yeah.
Secondly, the position we are just aside, that putting in somebody based on ranking is also a discretionary thing by the judge.
Come again?
It is a discretionary thing.
What is discretionary?
So if you finish top 3 like Joseph Powell did, and meet the qualifying standard, but yet you can qualify by a ranking. That is up to the discretion of the judge also.
All right, fair enough.
We have had precedents last World Championships. Hakeem Bloomfield didn't even run the 200 meters at our trials, but he went to the World Championships and participated for Jamaica in the 200 meters based on ranking, and we never have nobody else. And we never have enough people that met the qualifying standard. Because I think the rule Hudson, who had won at our trials, as ineligible because of some transfer thing from US to Jamaica. However, may I say, in this case, and I hope somebody from the J3, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to rate Rashid McDonald. But when you look at the race that the man was closing in. As a matter of fact, wouldn't the 44.05 when run, isn't that the 3rd fastest time of the year?
I understand it's the 3rd fastest time ever by a Jamaican.
Well, I think
44.03, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's the 3rd fastest time of the year.
Yeah, man, I understand that would not. Yeah. Yeah.
If a man submitted a medical exemption, I'm know the medical.
No, he didn't. He didn't though.
He didn't submit a medical exemption.
I was pointing it out from yesterday that you can't submit for a medical.
But did he submit? I don't know if he
could. I'm answering the question. You know, you can only submit for medical exemption if you are top 3 in the world at the time of
officially he did not Pioneer.
So officially he never submitted anything.
But did he try to make a case?
No. I spoke to the powers that be. None at all.
All of this is left to the discretion. I hope there's somebody from the J3. All of this is left to the discretion of the J3. Now, as I said, having seen that run, Rashid McDonald run what is the 3rd fastest time of the year so far. The man was closing in at the end of the race and the Olympic champion and former world champion, and the man who just run the world lead.
All right, so let me
finish fast on that person.
I was in a discussion this morning. Sean, close your ears. If Johan Blake runs 9.80 tomorrow,
different situation.
Should the J3 consider him?
Different situation because there's no anomaly, there's no availability of space as it stands right now. As it stands now, there's an anomaly with the 400 meter. There is not a 3rd qualifier just yet.
Yes.
There are already 3 qualifiers.
And I'm telling you, based on what I heard, the youth named Powell is a qualifier because he's in the top 48
and
in
I'm
the world.
saying that is up to the that's a discretionary position.
They're not discretionary. The J3s can pick you if you and Blake run 9.64 tomorrow.
No, but
don't they have the discretion as well?
No,
if there's a top 3 already, no.
No, man. Assume somebody get injured, man.
One for the break and give me.
All right,
Hold on, we're coming.
Yeah.
Get customized aluminum windows and doors at Hepburn's Glass Supplies, 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. 10 years of experience guarantees satisfaction. Call or WhatsApp 876-773-4799. The time, courtesy of Hepburn's Glass Supplies, is 2 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Wash your hands frequently. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. Washing your hands with soap and water or using alcohol-based hand rub kills viruses that may be on your hands.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You're pioneer back with you.
Sean is questioning my sources. My source them big Sean. Yeah, you're pioneer.
Tell me here.
Yeah.
The 3 pass supports at the 100 meter already have the qualifying standard, so that make them automatic.
I was talking in the case of injury.
Yeah, but
so something happened to them 3 there. It is not automatic that who finished 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th will be now the 3 that we said.
Again, it will be left to the discretion of the J3. And as Sean pointed out to you earlier, Johan Blake hasn't broken 10 seconds since.
Then I want a different argument. That fine.
Yeah, so may I say, if he run 9.69 again, and injuries come into play, and the J3 thinks, all right, listen, it's left to our discretion whether we want to include him, then that is a different situation. But in this case, teacher, the 400 meters, and I said it, as I say, I am not the biggest Rashid McDonald fan. When I rate the man. Yeah. But I'll be very, very disappointed having seen what he ran how he ran 2 days ago, if he's not included in the Jamaica team. Especially considering that the US athletes are actually looking weak in this year, and it is between Gardner and Van Niekerk from South Africa. And there's a possibility that if he improves, he could very well find himself on the podium. And when you compare him to the rest of the persons who ran and came first, second, third, him look like him in a better form than them right now. And if all of this process is to select our best team, I personally will be very, very disappointed if Minister Rashid McDonald I represent Jamaica at the 400 meter world.
That's why I'm asking about the other people that were in the finals. What are they doing? What have they been doing since then?
We haven't seen nothing comparable to what Rashid McDonald did 2 days ago.
Big man. A one trial we have,
Yeah. But there's also, in addition to the trial, there's also a process.
Trial we have, no, make it look like we have a continuous trial.
No, but Orville, nobody's asking for anybody to come out, for anybody to go in, It's based on the process. There's a window where somebody else could go in outside of.
There's a man who finished 5th or 6th who have the standard.
The trial and everything that follows.
You come like, I don't want the best.
No. I'm saying that based on the rules.
Yeah.
Based on the rules. I'm
Rashid
saying
McDonald is in contention.
What rule?
The J3's rules about the trial being the main tool for selection.
Yeah,
performance at the trial.
We can agree to that.
And because it is the main tool, the man who finishes better than Rashid McDonald at the trial must be given preferential treatment.
No, it is the main tool, but it's not the only tool.
But if it's the main tool, then the trial performer must be given preference.
No, so hold on, Pioneer.
Yeah.
Let me get to understand what Orville really say.
Yeah.
So Usain Bolt pull up in the semifinals had a hamstring problem, so he couldn't finish.
Yeah.
2 people have the qualified 100 meters time from Jamaica.
Yeah. You're saying
somebody,
would be in the top 3 in the world?
somebody who come 8. No, not in the top 3 in the world at the time. Somebody who come 8 as the next qualifying time. You see Bolt now comes along and run 2 times 969, 972 and 9. Yeah, so consistently faster than the man who is 8. Who you? No, me ask about them.
No, man, me I said the J3s would find a way to put him in.
No, me ask you what you would do, not the J3.
And they would do the same thing with them, do Peter again.
No, me ask about the J3s.
I would have different rules for the trials.
All right, Pioneer, continue.
Again, me ask you, Bridget. And you know, I don't remember which was the year that Bolt was given, submitted a medical exemption. See? This whole thing with top 3, you know, it's kind of funny, you know. I think the top 3 is from the year before, you know, to the time of the trial now. And I'm more sure that, see, during the year when Bolt was in medical exemption, he never have the top 3, he never have top 3 times going into our trial.
No. When me talk to the MVP today, they said that Rashid McDonald was not top 3 at the time of the championship.
Yeah, but he's top 3 right now. So
Lord Pioneer, what you are after the championship is null and void.
No, man, it can't be null and void when you have to
tell me about the rule, big man.
No, but the rule, the rule allows you to use your discretion.
Not when it comes to medical exemption.
No, but I'm saying, forget about the medical exemption. I'm saying to you, now you have a man who just run one of the top 3 times in the world right now, and he's looking fabulous. See, if all of this process is to select our best team.
What you are advocating for, Pioneer, is a rolling trial.
Not necessarily.
Rather than a 1 weekend trial, what you are all suggesting, which may be the better thing, you know, is an ongoing trial.
If the man who had finished 3rd had met the qualifying standard and Rashid McDonald dead.
Anyway, make us say with
this opening that allows the J3s to know have use of their discretion, right? Just me want to see, and I'm gonna say I am not.
If there's an opening, which there is, you pick the best.
Very, very disappointed if Rashid McDonald now represent Jamaica.
All right.
You know, the 200 meter at the World Championship.
All right. Big up yourself, Pioneer.
Respect our manners.
Cool. All right. First selection brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. This one is from Minister Marian Hall. Sorry to hurt your feelings.
It never worked. No, it never. Yeah. Tell Satan it never worked. Yeah. It never worked. It did not work. Yeah. Tell bad mind it never worked. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but I did not die. Yeah. Sorry to hurt your feelings. As you can see, I'm still alive. Yeah. Sorry to hurt your feelings. Me no broke, yo, that's a lie. Cause my daddy rich, so me rich. Yeah, we own mansion in the skies. You thought I'd be dead right now. Hungry and all a beg right now. Homeless without a bed right now. Crazy, I lose me head right now. But I'm giving God thanks right now. For all that I have right now. Things are so bad right now. So me I praise God right now. Hey. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but I did not die. Yeah. Sorry to hurt your feelings. As you can see, I'm still alive. Yeah. Sorry to hurt your feelings. Me no broke, yo, that's a lie. Cause me daddy rich, so me rich. Yeah, we own mansion in the skies. Yeah, every place from in the womb. You just can't stop it. That's why I'm gonna hit like very soon. No matter how you try block it. We know you want to put me in a the tomb. Blow me out like socket. But you are the first one on the Zoom. Who tell me got too much traffic? You thought I'd be dead right now. Hungry and all a beg right now. Homeless without a bed right now. Crazy, I lose me head right now. But I'm giving God thanks right now. For all that I have right now. Things are so bad right now. So me I praise God right now. I'm in no gathering. I'm surrounded by the King. No matter how much hope you are fling. I'm surrounded by the King. Jesus Christ me believe in. I'm surrounded by the King. All the confusion you are bring. I'm surrounded by the King. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but I did not die. Yeah. Sorry to hurt your feelings. As you can see, I'm still alive. Yeah. Sorry to hurt your feelings. Me no broke your gas a lie. Cause my daddy rich, so me rich. Yeah. With one mansion in the skies. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Tell bad mind I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right, that was Marion Hall, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
I'm wondering if that 1082 that Shelley just run and win has how do we look at that now? Is that enough for the people who feel that Sharika or Shakira may beat her?
How did she look? Was it a race where she
I saw the race. She comfortable.
She comfortable.
Yeah. Go out early, cover the field, and come on.
Well, when she has her history, recent history as well as of dominating, Orville.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to
that
go
1082 that.
Yeah, it's hard to go
She look easy, man.
She look easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She look easy. All right. Electrician.
Yeah.
What, Marvin?
What am I there, sir?
Yeah, man. It's Zidane.
Big up, electrician.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man.
Electrician. You called before. I don't remember this name.
Yeah, man. Me called before, no, but me not use the name electrician,
Oh, which name you use?
Yeah, man. Me use the name Lossy.
Lossy. Oh, I think
Yeah,
you
man.
remember somebody named Lossy.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
Yeah, man. All right. Me go touch Rashid McDonald case.
By the way, I'm just run again, I run 4482.
4482.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of surprised me still. I'm glad to hear that still.
Yeah, so I'm run another sub 45. Clearly.
Yeah, why me go say kind of surprised me still.
Yes, it's a surprise. It's a surprise. A lot of people as well. He have a Pioneer 72 rating, but I'm impressed by him this season.
Yes, because Minwell is not a consistent fellow.
Yeah, yes. Him get one big high and then it just disappoint you.
Definitely.
After.
So that's why me couldn't bother the discretion thing with him. When me ever use discretion, me have to use it on a person who is a consistent person.
Okay.
Yeah, man, me couldn't ball for a discretion with Rashid McDonald because he's so inconsistent. Because after him running 43 change a world championship 1 year, and long after that before he do anything good again,
True.
So me couldn't ball for him. So I mean, I really like the analogy with when like Zidane or use Usain Bolt.
You know, like
we're talking about a different kettle of fish there now. Usain Bolt.
No, man. So we just use them things if we make a point, man. But me agree.
No,
with
but
no,
but
two
when
completely.
you use the point, man, a complete different. You can't use Usain Bolt, man.
Man, the people don't have MVP area disappointed.
No. I am saying if Usain Bolt is top 3 in the world, because if he's not top 3 in the world, he wouldn't be Usain Bolt.
Couldn't be Usain Bolt.
In other words, all Usain Bolt have to do, and Shelley and the big ass them, medical exemption. That is the protection for the big athlete.
Yeah, but what determines if you're top 3 in the world at the time? Know your times?
Are you trying, man?
I would think
so. What if at the point in time of the trial, you're not so boast in terms of?
No, man, is not just at the trial. This is what you do for the season.
Yeah, so what you do before the trial determine your top 3 status.
Then why would the big ass them not put on
maybe
a time?
Maybe you're struggling physically.
Brother, if you're struggling physically,
hold on, if there's a window now, and after the trials, you see what regains that awesome form.
No, what you're advocating is for a role.
No, Orville, because I'm saying if there's a window, meaning that there's another person that came third that did not make the qualifying time.
Or
yes,
but in the sprints we almost always are gonna make the qualifying.
Well, fine, but him still I'm here then. But in this case, there's a window.
Remember, you have about 3 persons who make it qualifying time already, no?
Yeah, one didn't finish in the top 3 though.
Yes, but even though I'm not finishing a top 3, the qualifying time is still there.
Yeah, but it's not automatic.
It's not automatic.
No,
but if him run a few more meters and run good same way.
Oh, somebody's reminding us that Rashid McDonald had a car accident after he ran that blistering time some years ago, so it kind of impacted his growth.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which is true. Thanks for the reminder of that, my boss.
Yeah, well, that may be true. Still.
Yeah.
And he may do nothing too incredible leading up to the 44 little bit when around the other day. He wasn't doing anything incredibly, no.
But frankly speaking, he's better than the rest of them who we have still right now. You don't think so?
No, no, sir.
Who better than him in the 400 meter?
In terms of consistency, all of them almost ranking I see him.
Well,
And almost I see him league.
I think Bessie better than them.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I think Bessie have a 43, yes.
Hey,
can he go there?
I think Bessie better than
him. Him better than
yes, have you said him Bessie better than him? He kind of 43 and change already.
And him do it a few days ago.
Yeah.
I know him run 44,
Yes,
45 again.
Yeah, well, if 44, you tell me no, he really kind
Surprise
of
you.
surprised me.
You look like
me love that still.
You look like you never come hard, I know, but when you hear the same run.
It's a good thing we tell you, same run at 44.
Yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to say that.
The ammunition, them you have to kind of
put
them back in the back.
Yes.
I'm a check him because a Cuban like me is a Garvey man, you know.
Okay, yeah. All right, electrician. You don't know you want to go over the break?
Before me leave, no, just one more thing.
Yes.
I think Shelly will take you 100.
Well, that 1082, your show says she will be right there in the mix, my boy.
Yeah, man, trust me. He will kill them, man.
This is our opening race of the season.
Yeah, 100 meters.
Yeah, for the 100, and no rust not upon her at all.
None at all, man. Remember, I open with 10
and cover the field and just come home like no.
Yeah, man. So go and best upon yourself and keep it sure really same way, you know.
All right, big up yourself, electrician.
Hey, as an index of how Shelly improved, you know, when Shelly won in Beijing, Shelly was running 1078, you know. And now and everybody appraised her.
Yeah.
And now 1082 and we are wonder.
Yeah.
At 1078
one in Beijing.
And I'm sure she would have won some world championships slower than 1082. Sean, check that for me. Give me all of Shelly's winning times at the Olympics or the world champions. We're coming back after.
We're coming back.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year, going through the roof. You think I should call Pete?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back now and it's Leon.
Hello?
Yes, boss.
Yeah, man. Good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. To yourself and to Radioland. Yeah, man. Self-appointed cricket, bro.
Yes.
You know what some cricket me there I watch. And guess I wish cricket.
The Westerners.
You're mad, man. You know watch that, man.
We have India 188 before. We're not under so bad, my boss.
Man, them drop Raymond Reef and them not drop whosoever make decision for go play on Dominica. Make them turn with them things, yeah.
Okay.
Me talk about England and Australia. You know what remarkable something happened this morning. Me watch the cricket. You know what one brother make 100 odd runs in our session.
The brother named Zach Crowley.
Individually, yeah. The man they make 170 odd, nearly 180 runs in our session. You can imagine that?
Yeah, man. They were scoring at something like 7 point.
The man them play a piece of T20 innings in the middle of the test match.
Yeah, man. They know so England play from what, man.
You know what? When we are evaluate cricketers over time, we have to put era with era. Because the mentality where the man are coming and play cricket with now, 20, 30, 40 years ago, cricket never played so.
True. No, true. But you can't compare across eras, man.
Yeah, but All right. Look, when Viv Richards was playing cricket, and him strike rate was nearly 90 in a ODI. Most man did a strike rate was in high 70s, low 70s, and 60s,
Yes.
So he was way before him time,
True.
You follow me, I say?
Yeah.
So if you go compare Viv Richards with them man, it's unfair because he was so far ahead of him peers in a film time.
No, but that is one of the things where you use and determine greatness. How far ahead of your peers were you?
Yeah, but when you look now, the least a man now average strike quick at 90.
Yeah, man, that is why
man have strike rate over 100 now.
That is one of the reasons why I rate Smith over Lara. Because while Lara was playing, there were other people in the mix who you say, boy, the man are better than Lara, are just as good. Sashin and Ponting and KLAS and some holy part of man. In a Steve Smith era, there is no argument. You get the point?
What to Labashane?
No, man, nobody no compare Labashane with Steve Smith.
Eh?
No, man.
Why not? I know 60 50 enough Labashane average.
Yeah, but
like 2 points.
No, man, Labashane they're about 53 now.
Well, he might have a string of low scores recently.
And Labashane has scored. Labashane has scored.
in last 20 innings, a 250 make.
He has scored 10 test centuries and only one outside Australia, for example.
But yeah, going to analysis now.
But I go in analysis all the time.
So it's no longer
Leon.
Yeah,
every
man.
time you come on the radio, annoy me.
Yeah, man, me annoy you.
When you say I go into analysis, no. If somebody start listening to the radio, they will come away with the impression that I don't go into analysis all the time.
But
stop it, Leon. You come with one little fool. One of the reasons why I tell us I rate Steve Smith is that he does well against everybody. He averages 40 and more against everybody. Have you ever heard me saying that?
How much average is 200?
No. Have you heard me saying he averages more? He averages 40 and more against everybody. Have you heard me saying that? Have you heard me saying that he averages 50 at away and 50 at home? Have you heard me saying that before?
No.
Have you heard me saying that the ICC ranking in terms of how far they place batsmen out of 1,000, Steve Smith is the
that don't mean nothing.
No. But stop saying that I'm doing analysis. No. Listen to the point I'm making. Listen to the point, Bramble. Listen to my point.
Yeah, man.
I have given a lot of other analysis except average when I'm rating Steve Smith. Stop making it appear that I'm only doing it now.
Yeah, it's not fair to him for true, man. Me hear the argument about average. Him no use average alone.
Thank you very much.
Him come with a lot of different arguments.
Good.
You know, just sit on every day and say average. It's not true.
Does better against everybody than Brian. Higher ICC ranking than Brian.
You're going enough things, man.
Yeah, so stop. What he does against the top 24 bowlers in the world, stop it.
The only man him come and say average.
You love it, son. You want to buy it.
I don't know. What I do, I spend. Listen, man. So when we come here at daytime, sometimes I spend 2-3 hours a night to look up daytime.
Yeah, man. But we come here now.
No. So you see when we look up my data, them man prepare and sleep. No, me I go say no. I'm a friend. Them we go gamble to them. Know. And your woman say Orville, and I say no. Me I concentrate on some data. Me no want when me come here. You dismiss what like me never did that. Lose sleep for come raise the standard of the discussion. So don't come on the radio and say, oh yeah, come with analysis now. It's a long whole heap of time it take for them research, brother.
You start with average, you meet with average, you're done with average. Anyway.
All right.
That's my impression.
All right. Cool.
Zidane.
Yes.
Zidane.
Yes.
What I saw the ball? Don't buy back the to football out of Europe.
What's I don't know big ball about missing the boss. Henderson, Mahrez, Ronaldo, where did that done gone?
Yeah.
I don't really know. Main players.
What
Benzema?
China? What happened to China project?
Yeah.
The China project.
The China project?
Yeah.
You know what it mash up.
But that thing
they were doing something similar. Yeah.
Yeah?
They were doing something similar as well.
Yeah.
But the top players in their prime are still in Europe.
I don't ball
If you listen 15, 20 best players in world football now, I don't see none of them.
None of them. Okay. So all your ball no reach around me.
Messi.
The money not enough.
No man, the man don't want to reach up now when you're behind serious.
Don't get too hot.
No man, don't want to reach up behind serious.
You know what? I see a league.
When the World Cup, once World Cup done, Messi and Ronaldo argument done, my boss.
Okay.
So we don't want to go Ronaldo.
Kind of true.
Leon.
We don't want to give them more hype.
Yo.
Leon.
Yeah, man, big up.
You're getting very bramble from me. Stop it.
Always bramble, man.
No, man. You know what say you person. Me know the man them a bramble and don't have no hope, you know.
I said Diego.
You me say man. Me know the man them a bramble and you just know what them level that. Them not gonna get no better. You are not one of those.
Yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying?
So you have to stop it.
For that joke.
Yeah.
West Indies cricketer play and nothing may score on one game. January.
Them not just the 188 before.
Then me bring it up, brother.
No, man. I was talking about them before.
That thing they popped on bad.
But no, you know what?
You know what I mean?
Let me admit.
I remember that thing. Me that dinosaur, see? I'm a test cricket man. And before me go to bed last night, me I watch Sri Lanka, Pakistan.
Yes.
This man me wake up, me I watch England, Australia. You know, I know I don't look for the West Indies match.
I'm going to admit something to you. This morning, while the England match are going and the West Indies match are going.
You're watching the England match.
I watched the England match. Every now and again, let's make a little switch and come back. But I was watching more of the England game. And that's the thing.
20 years ago, that would have never happened.
No, man. You
can't imagine that the 90s, brother.
No. If West Indies were batting, probably I'd have spent more time I watch West Indies. But when we in the field, boy, it's rough.
All right.
Especially with the England.
Yeah, man.
All right, Leon. Big up.
Ah, Leon.
Big up.
And
All right.
Leon, you can reason better than that. Stop.
No, man. Me ever bramble.
No. I am going to start holding you to higher standard.
All right. Big up.
All right. Dwight Chateau. Hello.
Hey, Orville, how you doing? Zidane, how you?
Yeah, good afternoon, Dwight.
Yeah, man. Orville, you cool?
Oh, today is Thursday, so I'm dead.
Well,
come lecture me now.
No, there was half and half it.
No, man, is either you're going to have a discussion.
No, man, we're going to half and half it today. We're going to have half it where we converse and
the other half is lecture.
Yeah,
all right, start the lecture.
No, man, no. Put the lecture second. Because I want to talk about some stuff that I think we can do with the West Indies cricket still. But Zidane, you watch Ashes?
Yes.
Hey, who was that batting at number 3 today for England?
The spinner.
The who?
The spin bowler.
You mean Ali?
Yes.
But Zidane, Joe Root not better than him.
As a batsman, yeah.
So England bringing a man for batter number 3 who Joe better than?
Oh, I'll go back to your.
Oh, okay.
You notice that you
Orville, you watch Ashes this morning?
We're going to have a lecture or we're going to have a discussion? I don't know.
It's a question. Did you watch the Ashes this morning?
It is obvious that I watched the Ashes.
And you saw England using Moeen Ali at number 3 instead of Joe Root.
Yes.
So me need to understand you now. Tell me, in your way in how you see cricket, is it that you believe the best batsman in the side should bat at number 3?
No, not necessarily.
Is it that you believe that the best non-opening batsman should bat at number 3?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so what is your thing about number 3 now?
I don't have nothing special about number 3.
No, but you were saying that it was a mistake.
That's why I tell you, say, is either when you ask me the question, then you're going to allow me to answer them.
Oh, okay.
Because when you ask me a question, by me start answer.
My bad man. You're
not
jump to another.
You just jump to an next question.
Yeah, go on, talk.
What was the question?
The question, I think that I asked them whether or not, what is your issue with the number 3 position?
All right, so you asked me a question. I don't think Raymond Reefer is ideally suited to bat at 3 ahead of Bonner or a Darren Bravo, who has found a resurgent of form.
Ahead of?
Yes. So may I answer them?
But you said you don't believe the best batsman needs to bat at 3.
No, but you want your best batsman to bat between 3 and 4.
So let me just check. So it's not because here somebody was saying that once upon a time you said between batting position 1 to 6, if the order doesn't matter. You're now saying that.
No. My time for answer.
Yeah.
I never said that.
You never said that. Tell Radio Land what you said.
I said the batting order does not matter to determining which team beat which team. That is what I said.
So how is that different?
No, but you said that the batting order does not matter.
No, but they're playing to win.
Why you me not sure me understand.
Go to the break and come back. Maybe you're sure.
Yeah, we're coming back. Don't worry.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
New Zealand cricket is not open to negotiating the dates of the two-test series against South Africa, scheduled for February next year, despite CSA's hopes that the matches could be moved to avoid a player availability crunch with the South Africa T20. The match is due to take place from February 4 to 17 in 2024, necessitate that South Africa arrive in late January, but will clash with the latter stages of the South African T20. And Cricket South Africa was hopeful of discussing a reschedule, but New Zealand Cricket insists the fixtures are set as per the Future Tours program. That is sports.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Today is the day to push past my limits. Escape my comfort zone, I won't live within it. Healthy energy for my mind and body. Be all I can be, the version of me. I won't give up, I never stop. Boost me up, boost me up, boost me up.
One glass of Suppligent has 8 vitamins and minerals and is power-packed with protein to maintain healthy muscle mass. The day is yours. Suppligent boosts you up.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Shatu. Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong. It sounded like what you're saying is that batting order doesn't matter in terms of which team will win the game.
Yes, if in terms of who are gonna beat who. So
who are gonna beat?
When I'm
Wait,
hold on, big man. The thing is, you say something, me say something.
So you say yes is not enough. All right, go on, talk.
No, when India go and play the West Indies, the Indian batting order doesn't matter. They're gonna beat it.
Mm-hmm.
When Australia go and play England and the man say, "Oh, you think the series?" I say 2-2. I'm saying 2-2 because of the quality of the batting lineup. If them shift it round where Joe Root come 3 and the man come 5 and the man, to me it's marginal. It is marginal.
So
it will have a margin.
Generally, most cricket games,
it is the quality of the batsman rather than
for most cricket games.
Yeah,
the batting order does not matter.
And that's not what I said, sir.
Oh, wow, what you say?
It does not matter and determine who will win the game.
Yeah, but no win. But
Yeah.
Zidane, what are we interested in?
Yeah, they might play for win. Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, the primary thing is who will win the game.
Yes.
That's why we're playing the game, to
Yes.
see who will win. So, what you're saying is batting order doesn't matter in meeting the primary objective why cricket teams play cricket.
Batting order don't determine who beats who.
Yeah,
it is the
which is
quality
the
of the
primary
batting.
objective why
All right.
cricket teams play each other. We play
Anyway,
to
go on.
beat each
We're
other.
wasting time.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So then if batting order doesn't matter?
I never said it doesn't matter, my
It
boss.
doesn't matter in the West Indies being able to win the game
against India.
Let me say one more thing.
So if batting order doesn't matter,
I never said that. The West Indies. Let me help you to understand. I don't think the bowling order matter.
Orville.
No. I'm going to make the point.
Hey, don't shift.
No, big man, but me, I'm going to make the point whether you like it or not.
Man, make the point.
Good. I believe that it is not who bowl first with the new ball, and who bowl third, and who bowl fourth determine if team A beat team B. So if England open the bowling with Mark Wood, or them open the bowling with Wokes, or them open the bowling with Stokes.
So you're saying that wait, slow down, man.
Let me tell you what me I said. No, you're not ask. All right, go
slow down. You're saying that if I give the new ball to the worst bowler on my side, and he uses that new ball and loses the shine and it loses.
No man, we can't take him off after one over.
No. You say it don't matter with the order. So if me make him bowl a full spell.
No. I'm not saying a full spell.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying
you're confusing everybody.
I'm not confusing anybody. You know?
Yeah,
I'm saying England.
You went out and you said bowling order doesn't matter. No, when we put you the reality.
No, it doesn't matter who
full spell.
Lord. So England have 4 bowlers. Anderson, Broad. Who else a bowl? Wokes, Wood, Moeen Ali, and Stokes. What will win you the match? It's not who get the ball first. I mean, yeah, you might say
but you're saying it's not who get the one overs of the ball first. You say
bowling order is not what
full spell.
No, me not have full spell.
The point that don't really make no sense. But
bowling order no matter. Batting order is over.
No, but hey.
All right, go on. Your turn.
The way you just said don't really make no sense. But maybe it makes sense to Mount Sailor. Let me just stick to what we're talking about.
Pressure Mount Sailor.
But let me just start about what we're talking about, batting order.
Yeah.
See? Now, one, you're saying that batting order does not matter in the West Indies' ability to win cricket games most of the time. So it shouldn't matter if
no, you still want to give yourself the best chance.
It still doesn't matter if Raymond Reefer bats a 3.
You still want to give yourself the best chance.
Why?
I think formations in football is overrated.
So you believe that,
but you still want to give yourself the best formation.
So you believe that the best batsman should bat a 3?
I believe that your 6 best batsmen your 5 best batsmen must bat 1 to 5.
So how come most cricket teams don't do that in world cricket today?
Most cricket teams don't bat their best batsmen 1 to 5.
How come most cricket teams don't do what you're saying?
I didn't know that teams didn't do that.
But Gill isn't better than Kohli. Ali isn't better
top
than...
Top 5, Mr. Brother.
No, wait. Let me go through the list.
Then Kohli and Gill now batting at the top 5.
Give me a chance to go through the list. Gill is not better than Kohli. Ali is not better than Root. Masood Khan
I never said 3, my boss. I said top 5.
But all these are situations where you have the lesser batsman batting at 3 instead of 4.
Who is my argument is you must have your top 5 batsmen batting 1 to 5.
To Kohli. Zidane, you understand the point?
Yes, I understand the point.
No, help me.
No, all these guys are
no, I think he's making the point that
no, hold on, do it.
Yeah, because you're saying Bonner is better than what's his name?
Reefer.
More technically sound, so he must bat at 3. And Dwight is saying that there are other situations with other teams where the technically more sound person is at 4 and not at 3. So the lesser person is at
No. My argument is for Reefer to bat 6 and 7, you know.
Even in the West Indies itself.
So you don't see Reefer as a top 5?
No, not all.
Okay.
My argument is that Reefer's place in the team, I've said it many times, he must be competing with Mayers
and
Holder.
You did.
He must be in the team as a batting all-rounder, but bat 6 and 7. But my bowl, the man got almost 200 first class wicket at 25 apiece. I didn't see him not only as a number 3, him is not a number 4 either.
No, slow down. Some of these guys I'm calling, their batting average isn't better than Reefer. Some of them guys is in the 20s, them averaging.
Like who?
And they're still batting.
Like who?
Ali. Ali has a worse batting average.
Let me give the case.
Ali has a worse batting
all right, so
average.
let me give you the case. Let me give you the case of Moeen Ali.
Mm.
Moeen Ali had retired from Test cricket. Moeen Ali said, "Me done with Test cricket. Me done with that something." Australia, India, England are gonna play the Ashes. Australia need a half spinner after Jack Leach get injured. So Moeen Ali is a stopgap measure to be in the side to begin with. Moeen Ali might not even play after that series. Yeah, then beg him to come back for the Ashes. Yeah. Let me explain. So Jack Leach get injured, and them say, "Come man, we want a spinner. and who want a spinner we can bat because Bazball the thing there. And Moin Ali is known on him day as a what do I call it now? A good wood striker of a cricket ball. So them say, all right, for all the spinners what we see, to replace Leash, you are the man what we see. Can lick with some ball. All right. So he came into the team, didn't come as number 3, you know. Come on about down the road. In the second test, Ali Pope gets injured. And the man go to the skipper and says, Skip, all right, fine. Me I run off of them like Australian man. Rather than come down the road 8 or 9. The man them say, you know what do we have to lose? He was not selected to be the number 3, my boss. He was selected to bowl. Them regular number 3 gets injured. He's already in the team right there, so. And them say, yeah, we will reshuffle the order and give you a crack. So he was not selected to be the number 3.
It didn't didn't they have Joe Root at 3 before?
Yes, but Joe Root don't want bat 3.
Go again?
Joe Root does not want to bat at 3.
So Joe Root moved to number 4 to make an inferior batsman bat at number 3.
Joe Root never doesn't want to bat 3.
Joe Root was.
They feel that they have nothing to lose in a one-off exam.
No man, Orville, me give you a chance to talk.
All right.
Time.
Yes.
Joe Root was batting at 3. He did not want to bat at 3. They put in an inferior batsman to bat at 3.
Because they see it as one-off.
No, it's not a one-off.
No, he's talking about general.
You have to go back.
Anybody who batted at 3 is going to be inferior to Joe.
Yeah, you have to go
but
back to maybe Jonathan.
No. But general, here's the difference. All right, my time. Here's the difference. If they are going to pick you as number 3 long term,
you're going to have to have some quality.
You have to have quality. So Joe Root, you know, go good like Sachin Tendulkar, bat a 4. You know?
Yeah.
But you say whoever your number 3 is, he must be solid. You can't come bat at 3 and pick to bat at 3 with one first-class century.
Right.
You know look good, my boy.
You know what I see in all the cases?
What?
I see in all the cases. In the case of Kohli, in the case of Baba Azan, in the case of Joe Root, in all these guys who are better than the player at 4 and they're batting higher up, this is where they want to bat and they score more runs there. This go all the way back.
No man, Pujara, the man, they are class players, my boss. Dravid,
big man.
You are asking Reefa to be a one season
Sri
Reefa.
Lanka.
Hold on, Reefa bat number 3 1 season
in first class cricket.
In a first class cricket. Reefa spent the most time career about 6 and 7 and 8. You know. He spent one season batting at 3 and then become the West Indies.
Orville, I want to
no man, we're not move on.
No, I want to move on because what you're saying here.
All right, you do it. You're killing.
No. All right, cool. So that's one thing. Chances are, I'll have to come back and.
All right, come back with it.
No. I just want to just make one point.
Then make the point quick, man.
Yeah, so more your input on this, Orville, and tell me what you think.
Just ask the question.
Yeah, man. So we'll try to get the guys and to play the West Indies for West Indies cricket team. What if we offer them before them play them first red ball game in the regional cricket and before them play them first CPL game? The West Indies Cricket Board basically give them a contract that they need to sign, a developmental contract, to say, for you to get to play in this thing here, we are going to ban you for 6 years, where we get preferential treatment for those 6 years in terms of
ban you from playing franchise cricket.
Go again?
Ban them from what?
No, man. You're basically going to sign a contract that gives the West Indies Cricket Board preferential treatment in where you play cricket when it's time for Test cricket and T20 cricket.
Some may sign the one when I think them have the T20 power will sign it.
Who? I'm saying when players are coming in.
All right, yeah, what we do? Let's talk about that tomorrow. That may be a discussion.
We're talking about your first game coming in as a 19-year-old or whatever.
All right, maybe we could talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, man. No problem.
Right. Big up the
right? Sure.
Yeah, you know what my takeaways from the conversation a while ago? What? You don't see Reefa as a top order batsman. No, not at all.
No, which is what I said from day one. Reefa's ability in the West Indies team should never have been top 4, top 5. Reefa has 180 at first class wickets at 25 apiece.
I remember you making the point.
Reefa for the first 90% time career was a left-arm seamer. Good boy, I take nearly 200 first class wicket at 25 apiece. Reefa make a decision. Say, you know, say, boy, I'm not going to make the team over Holder.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make the team over probably Kyle Myers now. So Reefa say, you know, how me can get a game? Him tell the Barbados man, them put him up there.
Yeah.
Him come to bat 3, I had 1 good season. And the man him say we are gonna work and put you on number 3. 1 century the man have in his life, you know. That can't be my number 3 batsman number.
Yeah, I think I rate him as a top of the
No, not at all. So it's not just 3. Him should be 4 or 5 years.
If it's another man, you wouldn't have a problem.
No, him you see like how him, you say if a man come into Test cricket now, like Atanis them now, we are showing me a history of batting.
Yeah.
The briefer was not a batsman.
I get you.
That's all me.
Chateau making some good point, but we see where you come.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I will take a break. We're coming back.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45.
Big things at one on my Excel. Big discounts for the civil servant. Big things at one on my Excel. On my Excel cause it's important. Big things at one on my Excel. Government work are significant.
Nurses, teachers, firemen, police, all civil servants. Big things are happening at Excel Auto Parts. 50% discounts on all your Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Honda, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts. Excel Auto, your auto parts hub. 95.5 Agni Park Road, Kingston 10. Telephone 923-2356 or 426-1769.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so CC from Portman. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, CC.
Yeah, what you say?
One of the CC.
You know, yeah, while this is going on, you know, so may I say our next like a discussion here. How do they calculate? What's on it? How do they calculate rankings? Can you raise the point?
Mm-hmm.
Is it strictly your say for example, if you run the 3rd fastest time in that season, does that make you
the 3rd rank?
The 3rd ranked runner?
Good, yes.
We need to correct that.
Or it's a series of performances that determine the ranking.
Yeah. I would love to know. Because the 44:03 was the 3rd fastest time of the season. But does that make him the number 3 ranked 400-meter runner this season? I'm not so sure how that calculation. All right, CC.
Yeah. Makawa know or just cut me off so. I'm not talking about consistency. Read the 400-meter, and I say you'd have more. The other runners they might more be consistent than them name
Rasheen McDonough.
Because I don't want to say big boy, because I don't want other people probably are here and I say who names.
Yeah.
It's not like saying him famous like Pele them where you have big boy for them jersey, everybody know who is Pele.
Yeah, man.
But Rasheen McDonald, let me tell you, he's up, the man up and down, because he's a man like this. So right now, I feel like Rasheen McDonald can run the national record today, which he did. And then for 2 more years, you don't see nothing close to it.
Yeah.
So, it's a case like that. But for me, though, if him, the fact that him run, if you look at the man as a consistency, you can have man who are consistently below par. No? So are you judging it saying that these runners are more consistent than Rasheen McDonald? Yes, they are more consistent, but they're consistently below par. So they're consistently below the level required to actually compete at the World Championship.
Yeah.
Rasheen McDonald is sometime at the level required and sometime not at the level. So which one of the players would I want to go with? The man who is consistent, but he's below par, or the man who is up and down? But I have to go with the man who is up and down because maybe he can go out on the track and do something spectacular. Or he can go out there and do something spectacular. But I rather go with him than the man who is consistent.
If it's a case ever where a man consistently ordinary, You go with the man we can't
Yeah,
up and down. You might take him can have a good race and find a silver medal.
That's
or a
fair.
bronze medal.
But you see, we have a thing called trials in our bus. And as I said to you, we either going to have a trials one weekend where everybody come under the same condition and do a thing, or we have a rolling trial system from trials until the World Championship. So we have, in essence, 5-6 weeks of trials. But once you say this is the trials, then that is what it should take precedence. You know?
Your question was, who is the world number 3 right now?
No. My question is, how are when the J3 say if you are in the top 3, you can apply for medical exemption and it will be considered. What do they use to determine top 3? Is it just that if you have run a time that is among the top 3 fastest time, or are you ranked in the top 3 in the world at the time? And does your ranking involve just who have the fastest times over that season?
But I would think that another thing them can use that alone to Orville, because for me, is it? But the best question is this: if you're top 3 Jamaican in the world at the time, you get what I say?
How do they calculate top 3? That may I ask you.
All right, the top 3, the ranking is basically the timing. It's, for example, what are the times?
Is it a one race? You know, get what I'm saying. If I get up tomorrow morning and run 9:70, no Jamaican male no run that for the season. Am I now the number 1 ranked Jamaican male sprinter?
For that year.
For that season. So is that one race determines my ranking?
1 race, 2 race, it no matter. Your fastest time for that season, once a man not beat that time, you're the number 1 ranked.
Okay. So the ranking is based on a 1.5 race.
So that's why I say the ranking is not necessary. So it's based on a race, it's based on the fastest time. From what I understand, cause right now.
So right now you're telling me that the IAAF has Shakari as a higher ranked 100-meter sprinter than Shelley and Fraser.
As higher ranked?
Yes.
Remember, but question, do you know that both if that was the case, both
no man, me not say what you say wrong, you know. Me just want to know.
I'm giving you an example, Orville. I'm saying to you that did Bolt go into every year as the number 1 athlete in the world?
Lord have mercy, my boss. Is Shakari higher ranked than Shellyan in the IAAF, right?
And what I'm saying to you is that Shakari would have been higher ranked when Shakari ran a faster time than Shelley for the season. Because, as I said before, Usain Bolt, as no man has run faster than Usain Bolt, yet Usain Bolt has never gone into every season as the number 1 ranked sprinter. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. If it is that they're using top 3 in the world, because they cannot use top 3 in the world because if 2 other persons from different country is in the top 3, you can't really use that. You have to say the top 3 Jamaican. In the world, if you have top 3, so for example,
no man, another the J3 is that said when.
But I'm saying but then it would be foolish, Orville, because they can't pick from the world. The rest of the world.
No man. I think the J3 is saying that. Listen, if you're out of class, which makes you top 3, then we can make an exception for you.
Because you being top 3 in Jamaica must make you special.
Yeah.
All right.
So they can't do top 3.
That means that you're 4th then. That means that if you're not in the top 3, nobody's in the top 3 for 100 meter, for 400 meter. Everybody would have to come to nobody can get a medical exemption. Because we don't have an athlete in the top 3.
In other words, then that the J3 is I tell you.
So that is what the J3 is saying.
Yes.
But this has to be.
The J3 is saying that if you're out of class, you're dominating the world and you get an injury, we will make an exception.
We willing for
if not, we can't just willingly give exemptions like that. I mean, understand that.
No, but I'm saying to you that is this rule?
You said it perfect.
Up to the trials.
Up to the trials, not after.
Yeah, not after.
So it's up to the trials.
Up to the point of the championship. Yeah.
But then my last question though with the JHA is this: I want to know if it is that the person who that means that the person who is 6th in the race who has the qualifying standard if they're going to use only people from the final. But based on how the rules are is set up, if 1 to 3 is not automatically qualified, if them don't have the timing, then it is the J3's discretion to say, say this man run a couple race recently and him run a faster time than anybody else, so we can give them the 3rd spot. The man who made the final, he might have been better in the trials at that point in time, but everybody competed at the trials. If you fail from the first round, but then you went to a meet and run a faster time, I would think the J3 would say, discretion-wise, based on the fact that we never had 3 automatic qualifiers, then we can give Rashid McDonald the opportunity.
All right,
but the man who came 6th, who meet the qualifying standard, I feel away. But the possibility of it is that you have not run a time which put you in the top 3 at any event.
May I look on something here now? World rankings, female 100 meters. Guess who may I say on the top?
Who's at the top?
Shelley and Fraser Price. Sharika 2nd. Jose Talu 3rd. Shakari 4th.
Oh.
See it, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how them calculate.
So let me ask you a question. Why both not be number 1 every year?
I don't know.
Maybe he was then.
Yeah?
Maybe he was for the most part. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
So maybe that, because it would look away if it just go by merely a one performance in the season, to determine.
I'm going to find out how them calculate.
In any event though, I think that the J3A, what people have to understand is that I don't think the J3A is not trying to, what would I say? People are thinking that the J3A want to send. Yes, they would want to send their 3 best athletes, right? But then again, the J3A as a trial, that is basically determined on how you pick the team. So I think even if you're not the 3 best athletes, but then you are finished in the 3 best position with the qualification time, meeting the qualification standard, mean that 1st, 2nd, and the man who comes 6th is the 3 best placed athlete with the qualification standards. You get what I'm saying, Orville?
All right, I hear you. It's up to interpretation, but based on how I interpret it, the man who met the final will have to take precedence.
So I'm thinking that people are thinking that the J3's responsibility to send the best 3 athletes who we can get a medal from, but I don't think that is there.
No, the J3's mandate is to send the best 3 athletes who compete at the trial.
Who compete at the trial? Me, barring that they met the qualification standard.
All right.
To go to the Worlds.
Leave it as a CC.
Yeah, man.
All right. Who is there now? We take the break? I will take the break. We're coming back.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Droplets spread viruses. By following good respiratory hygiene, you protect the people around you from viruses such as cold, flu, and COVID-19.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
The Omega Radio Network. Wake up! This is Chopper Ranks, and you're listening to the Omega Radio Network. This is Bishop John Wayne Manning, Senior Pastor from the Omega Church International Ministry. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is in your neighborhood. Top of the hour to you, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bishop John Wayne Manning on the Real Talk Show, where the talk is the talk and the walk is the walk. Tune in and listen to our programs Monday through Friday between the hours of 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. on the Real Talk. Good morning, top of the hour to you and your family. Tell a friend, call a friend, and tell them to tune in and listen to Omega Radio.
Thank you, Father. Just like Moses crossing the Red Sea. Thank you, Father.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, music before we come back to the calls, brought to you by HChem Paints for people who dream in color. This one is from Ida. That's her name? Yes. I Will Sing.
You fill me up, my heart is satisfied. Oh Lord, you cover me up, your glory's all there is to see. Oh, chasing me up, catching me day by day. I agree. And so every day, your praise is all I sing. I bring. If all I have is only you, and all I need is all in you. You. Then I live for only you, and I give my all to you. In you, I will sing. For the joy of the Lord has now become my strength. He is my peace and I am satisfied. He's taken the sorrow, given a new song to sing. Forever I will sing, I will sing. Forever I will sing, I will sing.
I want to say a switch argument. Remember when you do that set, you will have picked me from the wall.
You fill me up, my heart is satisfied. Oh my Lord, you cover me up, your love is all there is to see you. of your mercy, I will sing and shout of your beauty, I will sing to the one in whom I live and live eternally. Oh, I will sing and shout of your mercy, I will sing and shout of your beauty, I will sing to the one in whom I live and live eternally. Oh, I will wait for it. Sing.
All right, I will sing. Brought to you by HCAM Paints for people who dream in color.
All right, so I'm under some text me. Ask me why Cornwall not playing. Sometimes we assume that everybody start listening.
Yeah.
Cornwall has serious flu, my boss. He had the symptoms from the first test, and those symptoms persist. So he is weak, have weak joints, have diarrhea, vomiting, coughing up things, and generally flu-like symptoms. So him couldn't play. And this is official sources, may I tell you about now. All right, so we have David. What go on, David?
Yeah, 2 days gone now. What you think about the spinner in the match?
In the Australian team?
I still have to wait till the match done.
Which spinner?
Todd Murphy.
Todd Murphy not play.
No, but yesterday you tell us that them should make a mistake, then should have pick him and you say the game not done yet. So
but me don't know.
What you think?
I don't know if Todd Murphy that make a big difference really. Let me find out what Todd Murphy's record is. That young youth, I don't know if he made that. Probably in hindsight, maybe they should have picked him over one of the other.
You know him have better control than Nathan though.
He does.
Yes, and he might take wicket cheaper. Now look a short career.
How much? Let me see how him records. But when me look at how the pitcher played today, probably they should have picked him ahead of one of the all-rounders. But it you know, in hindsight,
who said look at him? Travis Head.
Yeah,
that he's not a frontline spinner.
No.
So yeah.
I put it to your Orville and couldn't bowl no less worse than anybody we have bowled today.
Fear, yeah, probably. Yeah. So that's it?
No man, do I chat to no Sabrambe, you know?
Him not Sabrambe?
No, I'm not tell you about the batter them. So notice all the best batter them in all of the world team, no?
Yeah.
Them step down instead of up.
No man, the best batsman in the world bat 1 to 5. I don't think Raymond Reefer should be seen as among our 5 best batsmen.
Yes, I will, but them start up and them go down.
You're missing the point that I'm making.
Yeah.
I don't think Raymond Reefer should be seen as among our 5 best batsmen. So for me, he would have been more useful to the team coming in as a batting all-rounder or as a bowling all-rounder, batting at 6, 7, 8. I can think of 5 other people who made a pick from 1 to 5 either.
Yeah, man, that's right. Well, yes, the bowling all no matter and the batting all no matter either.
Not for who are going to beat who.
Yes, man, the matter, man.
Yeah,
you know what it's when Australia dominate and Steve and Mark Taylor. And even Ricky Ponting, when the game in a delicate position. And when the game just start. And them bowl them best people.
No. You believe that this Indian team where we are playing now? It matter, and these are their top 6 batsmen. So you have Sharma, Jaiswal, Kohli, Rahane, whoever the top 6 is. You believe if them shuffle them 6 names there and put them in a hat, it matter which order them come in when it comes to beating West Indies?
Oh, you are talking about when a big team play a minnow.
All right, big team versus big team. So England reshuffle them batting order, top 6.
Yeah, big team versus it matter.
It would make a difference, yes or no, man.
And Australia, them top 6.
Because for example, the young man who
Brooks. Harry Brooks.
Who doesn't want him but at 3?
But, hey, that is because it's a mental thing.
Yes, so you don't want him mental for affect him.
No.
And then lick him over.
It's mental, man.
Yeah.
It's not it have nothing to do with ability, do it.
No, I know.
Enough batsman reluctant for the things and then the well at it when they beat it.
But like Chris Gayle prefer the new ball, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
But if you should say to Chris Gayle has gone down the order already and make runs, you know. I play against Vaz over Sri Lanka and drop himself down the order. You know. It's just mental.
It will make a big difference.
No huge difference.
Yeah. Because Brian Lara would have batted in another position.
Yes. If you set to Brian and him convince him own mind, say him now go bat 4 again, him go bat 3. Or you said him go whoop, him go do just as well as Stuart Williams them go do.
Because it's really the skill set back.
Skill bat, man.
Yeah.
The other part of it is a superstition for the most part. It's true. A superstition make Tendulkar want bat 3, you know. I go
it's
whoop
true,
me,
because if the number 3 get liquid first ball,
I go come.
So basically come at 3.
It's all in the mind.
It make a slight difference, but no big difference.
That's all.
Yes, it will make a difference. Yeah, do you believe after 30-40 over it's easier to score runs in test match cricket?
It depends on the pitch and the ball and the nature.
Think about it.
Then me not need to think about it.
Yeah.
If the pitch
so that's why the batsman
but you ask a question and you jump to one conclusion that may not be true. Sometimes it's easier to score runs with the new ball. Sometimes it's easier to score runs after the new ball. That's why captains get the opportunity to take the new ball at times and don't take it because it can go for more runs.
Well, I put it to you, it's easier to score runs after 30-40 over than to score earlier on in the end before that.
No, man, it depends. After 30-40 over, if you have a thing called reverse swing with the cricket ball.
Is a condition sport, you know.
Yeah, man. Sometimes the ball swing more after 30-40 overs.
Zidane held the points a bit. Zidane look like you learn fast.
Yeah, anyway, man. So it depends on the condition of the game, man, and the pitch.
Okay, thank you very much, Zidane. You're learning fast.
But then I same thing with that. Tell you.
So if you have military on your side, man, you might be better off when the ball get older.
Exactly the point.
If you have Shane Bond and Brecklin at the same team, now new ball might benefit you more. You understand? Yeah. That's how it go. All right.
So there's no rule that new ball or old ball just score quicker.
The rule is that the big bat them go down Orville.
The big bat them go down?
Yeah, them go down. The biggest bat in your side instead of go up the other, them go down. So maybe that's how you into our go.
You understand what I'm
saying?
No, I don't understand.
Them go down in the order, and then about 2 or 3 and them go down a 5.
Who?
All of them go down. From the Ken Williamson to Baba Razam.
But them go down to 5 for the most part. My
thing
Raymond Reefer should not be among your top 5.
At the condition where I come after 30-40 over.
No, man, them go down when they get old.
Yeah, but they still, man, when they get old and done, man. But you're still...
But them still not the top 5.
You still have games where these batsmen have to bat the new ball in the grass when the top order get liquid early.
God, no.
All right, big up yourself.
Let me get all. Let me know them time when them gone down for the better.
Big up yourself.
All right, my boss.
All right, Harvey.
Yeah. Rollington.
We'll take the break. We're coming.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the picnic them. Me can't get some? No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
My Mega Mart, best value by far. With
So much to do in one location. Make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs. Grab a bite and pay some bills. Fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy. All in one amazing location. My Mega Mart. The best value by far. My Mega Mart. Best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. That look like Wisdom. Wisdom.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're the Wisdom.
I am good enough.
Yes, sir. Well, yes,
It seemed like the ranking for the season is based on your best the best times.
Oh, I saw it go.
Because I look on worldathletics.org a while ago. But I look on the 100 meter, right? And Shellyan is ranked at number 4 with the race that she does run today.
Oh.
So Sharika is first, Shakar is second, and Tyloo third.
So your ranking is strictly based on your last individual race.
Right. So they are looking on the season, and I don't find any time before April.
Oh, so it would be recent form.
Yeah.
Right. So it's recent form. I don't know when the season starts, but when I look from 1 to 100, nothing goes before April.
Okay. All right, sir. We take your word for you.
Wisdom.
Yeah?
We take your word for it. Especially with a name like Wisdom.
There you go.
Yeah. No. You only take it when it suits you.
No, man, we take it when me no have nothing for disprove it.
Yeah. No, this is just one information because I want it as well, because we know exactly how it works. You understand?
I didn't get to look on the 400 meters ranking.
Okay.
But
me say McDonald is 14th in the world, and then a man say he was 3rd in the world after the 44. So, me no know. I'm confused.
When I get a chance, because I call you, my phone has access in the internet
while you're on the phone.
Oh,
yeah. So I don't get a chance to look at it yet, but it is going to be very interesting to see the top 4 in the 100 meters for the female, right?
Yeah.
But I know the favorite is Sharika.
I think so as
right?
well. I have.
Right.
I see her that way as well.
One of the things is that she run for the championship and she run for the world champ. She run for the national trials and she run for the world championship. So she might not peak before that again. And when she run in the heat, you realize that she run faster time in the finals than what she do in the heats. Because, like I said, the heats is just a warm-up for her to get to the finals, and then the engine is running.
Yeah.
They say the Americans tend to run the best before they reach to the finals, and when they reach to the finals, them body not keeping up with the time. So
which Americans? Which
the Americans. So the American females, how they run.
They don't usually produce them fastest time in the finals.
They will be running fast in the season, and show like they're gonna run left everybody. But they don't. If they don't show that they can do the fastest time, then they're not going to produce the fastest time in the.
When was the last time an American woman won the 100 meters at any championship?
A long time. Is either Elaine or Shelley?
Yeah, man.
No, it will be.
But
when was the last time an American won the 100 meters at a major championship?
No, man.
Sean going to check.
They will win a one-off race on the Diamond League circuit and stuff. But
when
it comes to the major championship now, it's different story. So Shellyan just come out to show the people them say she is going to be ready to run that 100 meters
clearly, brother.
So she does put everybody upon them guard, and she don't have no time this year because she getting older, so she have to run less race.
That's a good point. Sean has made that point before.
Yeah, so
And she ran a lot last
year.
year, She ran a lot last year. Sean was concerned about it. So back-to-back years now, it would be tough for her to do that going into a major championship. So.
And then now the mindset is that you run and you don't get a lot of beating. Anyway. So you don't show up and you do 10.82. Then you go and put Shakari in the middle now between she and Sherika. And Sherika have a thing for big championship, She does. It's like
outside of the brain freeze in the 200 meters heat. You remember
we do that
with Sherika Jackson?
Oh yes. When she farmed the food,
yes.
Almost never qualified.
And Sean, I'm gonna tell you, I tell her for a long time, say Sherika is going to dominate the 100. He never get it right last year, but it looked like
it was off by a year.
No, well, if she win this year, it won't be no surprise.
No.
Yeah, well.
It would be surprising.
Based on her trajectory. Yeah. But if she did win last year. But when Sean was saying it last year, I said, Sean, that not go. But this year, no, I wouldn't bet against it.
A Sean time this year, man.
All right,
wisdom. Yeah. What is that Sean showing you? The last time an American won 100 meters at the major championship?
2017 Tory Bowie.
Oh, Tory. Yes.
Yes, so Tory Bowie had won the world champs 2017.
They are so rested.
She had run 10:85. All right. Sean, we take some text now. We're not taking no text from the thing start. All right, we are going to our next card. Where's it? Text message or card? Or text?
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
It reached a point now when Dwight called me turn off my radio because it annoys me. People. Zidane, your team, Arsenal is the favorite to win EPL this season with the signing they made, so no excuse. Nico Dan.
I don't know about favorite Nico Dan. I think it could be seen as the next best team behind City.
All right. What now?
That is it?
Yeah, that's it.
We'll go back to the phone lines. All right. Hello?
Hello.
St. Jacob.
Good day, gentlemen.
Yes.
And good day to your listenership. I listened keenly to Wisdom a while ago, because I was interested in learning exactly how the rankings is calculated in track and field.
Yes.
I know in sports like cricket, they use like number of months, data for the number of months, for instance, when Brian Lara, after him retire, he was still in the ranking for over a year, because they use like 24-month data. So, and most people use 18-month data, but and I was going to suggest that track and field might use 12 months. But Wisdom mentioned something about April, not seeing anything. But April is what? Is 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Perhaps track and field use 4 months. They can use, but I'm almost certain, and this is freestyle, like Ninja Man or the Charlie Chaplin, without checking it. But I don't think they would use it in like a one race. You see me?
Yes.
So like for instance, McDonald now on the third best time. Orville, you said somebody tell you I'm wrong, 14th.
Yeah, but I don't know if I chose it. Well,
that sounds correct to me. Which would mean other data is involved, Because if it was simply this little in best time, it would rank 3.
Yeah.
So I would more think that they might use a 3 month data,
Yes.
Like your best performances or a number of performances
Yeah.
in a certain time. It's usually a number of performances and a given period.
Yes.
So they might take your 6 best performance in the last 3 months. Something like that. The difference between you and Sean seems to be well, you're correct in that anybody in Jamaica can make the team to what's the name of the game? World
Budapest.
Championship.
Yeah, in Budapest.
Right. So Blake is not out altogether. Not even out of the 100 meter. But it's far fetched. And Sean is trying to make the point that there is a plethora of people above Blake.
No, but we never need Sean to tell me that.
Okay, good. But most of the
I think Sean is just annoyed of hearing you and Blake's name, boss. That was it for me, said.
Oh, I'm not a Blake man. But
I'm tired
because the only difference, is that in the 400 meter, is a few people. Remember, you only have two criteria, One, top 3 at the trials and qualifying time. If you have both of that, no man can talk to you.
None at all.
No.
Them are the third one, man. Oh, they proving competitive fitness.
Yeah,
after trials.
Okay, all right.
They slide in that one upon you when it's
right,
convenient to them.
True. That's true of it. Then slide in that third one.
Yeah.
So, for the sake of our argument, let's just concentrate on those two, so that no matter how good your is and how hard you run, if you come fourth, you don't have a tag. You leave yourself subject to the judge's discretion. They can place someone behind you, in front of you.
But me I tell you, say, even if you finish at the top 3, and them can make a case against you, say you know, improve competitive fitness.
Okay, all right.
That's
all right.
So 1 to 3 is not 100% automatic.
That's why I asked the question. What are the others who finish in the final doing now?
If
are they running? Are they racing?
It's not guaranteed. A man who comes 6 or 8, certainly you can pick up anybody put in front of him.
The 1, 2, 3 not automatic. You have to prove competitive fitness, and that is a very gray area.
Okay, all right.
Because if me choose not to run none at all, I wouldn't have had a chance to prove competitive fitness,
Exactly.
You understand? Right. So them can't tell you, say, go run and prove say, that them only do that when them have a big ass, when never in the top 3.
Yeah.
And them want to go out somebody for somebody.
All right. A critical thing in cricket, Orville, is not to allow a batsman to get him eye in,
True.
When a man comes to the wicket, you try and attack him as early as possible.
True.
Because some batsmen, if you make them see 3-4 overs, it's hard to get them out.
True.
So we have things like waste new ball. We have terms in cricket like that,
True.
When you get a ball, when we return the ball to the bowler, you can't even drop it, Orville.
Yeah, man, I remember those days.
All right. So, and you have to shine it specific ways and all of that. So, yes, Dwight is onto something when he talk about how critical it is to how important it is to give the ball to the right man at the right time.
You believe that England's chances, if you give Wokes the first over and then take him off, it make a difference to the outcome of the cricket match rather than Anderson the first over. If you give Wokes and Stokes the first over number 1 and 2 and then put on Brad and Anderson, it don't make a difference to the game.
1 over can be anything here.
Once you add the 1 over, you have to agree. Cause I was thinking in my head, I thought about that spelling.
No.
Spell now, because if it overcast, the top green, you can't start with the spinner for 5, 6 overs.
I said the order of the bowling. Order of the bowling mean me give you 1 over, get them on a 1 over, and then just roll in with 2 more.
Yeah, but just the main point though was about the ranking. Remember the other day talk about Steve Smith achieving the highest number of points.
Yes.
In the history of the thing.
Yes.
It's because of you talk about the purple patch.
Yes.
It's a number of good innings in a certain period,
Yes.
Yeah, that cluster of good innings.
Nobody else except Bradman has so dominated
such a dominant period
in them career.
And I think it's the same for all of the sports. So maybe we need to find out what's the period for the track and field.
Yeah, man, that's a fair point.
Yeah, okay,
cool. All right. 2 days of St. Jago and Orville not arguing.
No, St. Jago said somebody called him and said, why you pressure me so? Look like St. Jago. I listen to the man.
All right. Rollington. You want to break Asta? Or we take Rollington Town? Take the break. Rollington Town and the others. Don't move. We're coming back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Donovan Segre scored a 3-timer leading Mackay Security to a 7-2 win over Digicel in Wednesday's action from the Western Sports sponsored Kingston and St. Andrew Business House football competition He was assisted by Susan McBean, who netted a double. That was sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Danger's Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. For all your genuine and OEM BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, and Mini Cooper auto parts, come to German Auto Parts and Service Center. Our service center is second to none. Call 876-929-1435. The time by German Auto Parts and Service Center, everything that is German, is 3:30.
Need to spruce up those clothes or take a break from the washing? Then visit New Look Dry Cleaners and Launderers at 120 Red Hills Road, Kingston 19. Or Shop 23 Manor Park Plaza for speedy service and the very best prices. Everything will look like new. Be part of the thousands of satisfied customers. Call 925-9464 or 931-1305. Get the best look at New Look.
Enter the Purina Wiggle for Cash promotion and win your share of $1 million in cash. All you have to do is purchase $3,000 worth of Purina products. Complete entry form or write on paper your name, contact information, and complete the slogan. Attach receipt. Mail to P.O. Box 420, Kingston 6, or drop in boxes at participating stores. Promotion ends August 14, 2023. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act. Purina, your pet, our passion. Distributed by Caramed Group Limited, Consumer Division.
Win over $1 million in cash and prizes in the Yummy Summer Competition. Purchase any 4 of your favorite Yummy pastry. Write your name and number on your receipt. Send in with your Yummy salesman or drop off at the nearest supermarket or Yummy agency. 28 weekly prizes, 4 winners every week, plus grand draw August 28 for a laptop. $60,000, $30,000, plus a Yummy basket and back-to-school vouchers. Grand prize, a family weekend for 4 at the Holiday Inn. It's the Yummy Summer Competition, authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back here online. Rollington. Yeah, Rollington in the house.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah, Zidane, how it go?
I'm not bad, Rollington.
Yes, Orville.
Yeah.
This thing with Raheem Cornwall.
Yeah.
I've already heard some of the description of some of the problems you have been having. So you don't necessarily have to repeat them.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we have to look back on these things and you have to really respect the fact that these guys put themselves on the line, especially when you have adverse climatic conditions like what we have been having here in the West Indies with this double heat and all that kind of thing. And I have to really sympathize with Cornwall.
But may I tell you, you hear what happened to Cornwall?
Yes, I heard you this morning. I heard you describe
severe flu,
describing
chest pains, weak joints, diarrhea, all of them. Something that happened to you.
Some kind of virus or something.
Well, that's why them saying pick up a bug.
We need to respect the fact that a guy like Cornwall has to work twice as hard as the regular person with a fitter structure, you know.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is that he has to work twice as hard. It's both mentally and physically.
Well, some will tell you that he doesn't work.
On him.
Some will tell you that he doesn't work hard enough.
Well, the fact of the matter is, though, that you can never tell when, because the conditions, the climatic conditions that they're playing on, no, probably that might well have been what caused this breakdown with Cornwall. It was
I don't know if a condition causes
if it's a virus, the heat doesn't give you flu. The flu.
Yes, man, it was.
The heat gives you the flu.
The hotter it is, the more likely it's to have flu.
No, but you see,
Dr. Rollington Town.
your body have to be in condition, you know, Orville. What I'm saying is that Cornwall is more at a disadvantage.
Well, I would think that the fitter you are, the better your body fight.
I am not saying that because of that because Cornwall has been one of our most effective players.
Cornwall plays 70 at first class games in my boss and does not have a habit of coming off of the field. You know?
Yeah,
so when I want a man come make it look like I chew the man fat. The man plays 70 at first class game.
I am sympathizing with the man now because this may well be.
The man sick. The man
well
sick,
indicate that them going down with him.
Listen, me fit like figure. I me get flu at least once a year. Me get flu.
Yes, I will. But
anybody can get flu.
When you look at Cornwall now, it's difficult. Difficult for him.
Difficult for him to do what?
He tries his best and he does well.
You know, me not understand why you say Rollington.
You don't understand.
No, not at all. Me don't understand the point where you really are trying to make.
I am saying
just talk
that
straight when you read it.
My sympathies go out to Cornwall.
Yeah, but you catch flu and not dead in there.
No, but you describe some other things that didn't sound too good.
No, when you have flu, you have diarrhea, and you have weak joint, you probably are on a temperature. It happened. You're not dead. No.
Well, I'm hoping that it does not affect him.
Yeah, the man. No flu, the man have big man. Me get the thing right out of the horses, them mouth in us, and I grow me around here.
Some high powered kind of thing going around now, but people call flu, you know.
Well, that me did have asked the man for the thing the man catch. Them say even if it was that, Mr. Higgins, we never ever tell you. You know, so today at the first, me know say a medical team can't reveal to the public if you even if I flu.
Yeah, there are rules.
Me never did know that. Me think if me have flu, and the public can know say me have flu.
There are rules regarding them things, boy. I don't know the bottom or the top of it. But
said those if I tell the doctor said don't ask me have flu, the doctor is not obligated.
They only can say you're ill.
You're just ill, you're ill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me never did know. I told them you know them something. You know?
But based on what is happening, man, I
can't understand things like AIDS and cancer and them something. But you have flu. Them say not even flu.
A high powered kind of thing going around now.
All right, Rollington Town. We'll leave it there.
Careful.
You're not vexed, Rollington Town. Should we tell us where I leave it there?
No, man. I really wanted to sympathize with Cornwall. You know, that was my main idea.
All right, you have sympathized, sir.
Yes.
Big up yourself.
Okay then.
I want the people on Facebook realize we give back people the time when we think say they met them part. Yeah. Chris Lynch.
Christopher.
Jeez. Yeah, man, when I go with?
Yes, we're here.
Just chip in.
Yes.
There, man. I just see a news pop up, and it just come to mind, Zidane. So I'm just start off. I never that my company, but I just did it from my phone and scroll through. Boy, man, it just leave Liverpool. And that's why the people in love class say that Zidane. Yeah. Man, it just leave Liverpool, go buy me. It's no surprise that Mane, the Spain is about to pay my head down to Saudi Arabia. Head to Ronaldo team, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mane is about building up in community, bro.
Mane is one will be one with still in his prime, you know. So this will be
the prime.
So
how old is Mane now?
Yeah.
The thing from Mane left Liverpool is not the same.
But it's only one season.
No, man, what? 30, 29?
One season alone.
No, man, Orville. Yeah.
You don't consider Man City in prime.
The man in prime. The man just left Liverpool in Orville.
All right, put it
1 year ago, I signed big contract.
The Mane we miss for Bayern is not the same quality as the Mane for Liverpool.
Yeah, we agree.
But maybe 1 year, 2.
No, man, he was little injury, man. The man
yeah,
all right. You win that. You win. All right. Them say me never say man win again. You win that whatever.
Hey, the money difficult to turn down doing Chris Lynch.
Yeah, the money difficult. But as I say, boy, the ball of them when them leave Liverpool, I don't know how we come to them. Mane are the latest victim of that, brother. When them leave on the club system, I don't know what go on with them. I don't know really and truly. Wijnaldum was one on a ball of them.
Yes, if you don't mind chat, my boss, that's Saudi Arabian something. Yeah? If them don't know what they do, that's Saudi Arabian thing in 2 years time take over football. Yeah.
It look like it have a blow up, man. Them have some big name down there. The most surprising name to me still was Benzema. But when we realize is that Zidane, the man now go up on the bench again, go sit down for a big team, you know. And money down there, so wait for them.
Well, Benzema is what, 35?
So
Is Kante surprised me? N'Golo Kante, who we still think could have make a big team in Europe.
Yeah, so when we figure out is Zidane, so some European team now go deep as them can be again, you know, like how man used to go sit down for a bench. I'm not do that again, and money I give it.
Yeah, man, so go down so collect and play.
Instead of go sit down for a bench. No, just go play down there and collect double times they did I get to sit down for the bench.
Can it be a case where a man say, me I go look my future down so, and then come back after me set 2-3 seasons down so, I can come back in a European football and try playing now for championships and title and world recognition after me done retired. Could that be a case?
Well, I don't know the case, but anyway, as the expert now on the track and field thing, yeah man, at 18 months, when name St. Jago did that interview. It could be like what me hear nobody. When two people here like CC did that say I run by run or no, 18 months, the people in gear period with them rank, you know. So you can go calculate it, you know. You can go on the IWF site and go on them calculator and type in Shelly run 10.82 today. And it tell you the exact what she get for that. But them also have different stuff for them with the gear points for like the win factor. Them she either can get points for the win factor or them can add points for it. So you can subtract and add based on the win factor. So them have a lot of factor where you run it. What type of meat? You see what I say, Orville?
Yes.
So them have only a point structure, but one of changes, if you go type in 10.82, then it will come up about 1230. When we type it in, it's 1239. So that she get for that is
1239 points.
But then them can subtract based on the win where she run it or them can add because them take it into consideration.
Okay.
Them have a table where them have how much points you add or subtract based on the win factor.
So the person who say
who
say Rasheen is ranked 14th in the world, good let them.
Me never go look.
Oh,
Me never go look at him ranked 14th. Me never go look at him ranked 14th. But based on him recent time them, me I try him could have ranked 14, but me not think him ranked 3 for sure. Whoever say him rank 3, I think they must say him are the 3rd fastest in the world. But I'm sure him not rank top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because him just start run some good time, you know.
Yes.
So him couldn't come back down to the ranking so far. So it's 14 more sound logical to me. Because I'm sure him in the top 5. Because based on what him did do before in the 18-month span. So at the 18, I don't know why Wisdom can't see the other thing them. But at 18-month span, them a judge you off, man. It would have been mad for them judge you off a little window. That's
one race.
Actually,
me can work with that.
It would make it would make no sense. So man, so for the rushing thing, 14 sound logical because him just start run good enough. So him pick up some farm from last year.
If me broke the world record and broke it back within a week, I'm not
They get bonus points to break the record. That me did I tell you to know. A whole heap of thing you get bonus points for breaking the record. They get bonus points for that.
Oh, okay.
So them take a whole heap of things into consideration of giving you a point. While the time we run, if everybody run the same time, there's various things where them are going to take into consideration and different events. So it's a scoring thing basically. Them explain it for them thing good, man.
All right.
I just know them explain it good. So if anybody wants to see it, they can just go on the thing and them have a calculator on it. You type in which event, man or woman, and you get the thing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Orville, you did tough yesterday. You never want to listen. So me I try go for my prediction now. I say Jaden Ebert, gold medal, triple jumper. He must strike goal. He must go strike goal at the World Championship. Barring injuries, now you take a strike goal.
You think so?
At the World Championship. Yeah, man, he must go strike goal. Because guess what happened now? They must preserve him so much. Like the man now jump the whole heap, you know. So if him, I think Hubert Lawrence read out a stat. So the man supposed to can jump at least 49 times. And out of the 49 times, because you know, say he can give up a jump. I think about 17 times him jump out on a time there. So that is how much jump him give up. So I real and the big part about it is where it's something when I hear Bruce James say, he asks the coach if he might jump 18 in a training. And the coach telling him, nah, major na jump. Them just a work on technicalities. Me almost sure so Jaden Ibert a jump 18 and the coach now I say there's no way you tell me say major, you just a work on the technical part right. I almost sure the youth jump 18 because he made a jump some 17 high from not normal steps, so they made that say almost a 10 steps but a 14 or so in take. So I think him a go win it. I predict him for go jump the 18.
All right.
Yeah, man. I predict him for go jump the 18.
Big up Chris Linton.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
Cool. All right. We take our final break. We're coming back.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not instant, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, check your phone, your money land. VMBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VMBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out behind the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VMBS money transfer.
For all your genuine and OEM BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, and Mini Cooper auto parts, such as control arms, shocks, coil pack, brake pads, disc rotors, spark plugs, engine and transmission oils, rims, and much more, plus accessories. Come to German Auto Parts and Service Center, 12A Malines Road. Our knowledgeable and polite staff is waiting to assist. Or you can call us at 876-926-1435 or WhatsApp 876-869-9474 or 876-518-8150 or reach us on social media at GermanAutoJA.com. German Auto Parts and Service Center, everything German. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Welcome back. Coolant. Hello.
You hear me? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Coolant.
Yeah, man. Orville.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Just a quick one from me today. All right. I don't hear the program every day and everything you say, but so me just have to ask you directly. Raymond Reefa is now out of the side, right? But leading up to this in a series, what was your position on Raymond Reefa? Forget about him batting position, but is Raymond Reefa in your side for this series?
He would be in my 40 under the condition that he was keeping up with his bowling.
So, in other words, it would be in your, even if not the 11, but
no, but that is under the condition that he's continuing to work at his bowling. You know. So the man that were close to the Raymond Reefa now bowl again. The other day when India piled up the whole runs, I must say 4 over and bowl. That can't work.
Let me move a little bit back further. So now you're questioning Raymond Reefa in your 11, right? Prior to this series, let's go back to when Raymond Reefa initially made his way in the test side. What was your position then?
My position is that Raymond Reefa is a useful regional cricketer as an all-rounder. If Raymond Reefa did plan not to bowl, then Raymond Reefa should not be in my top 5 best batsmen. So my argument from day one is Raymond Reefa's bowling and batting combined makes him very useful to regional cricket.
And you will have him at any point where you have him in your 11?
Yeah, man, depends on how other people are playing and who we are playing and where we are playing, that kind of thing. But he'd be in the mix. But now that his bowling has fallen off dramatically, him can't make him would have struggled for me.
More than 11 right now. Or the 14 even.
Or even the 14.
All right, fine. As I said to you before, I give you that I never heard you defending him at number 3. But I can't remember hearing you really having an issue with him being in the 11 regardless of where he bats. But all right, that's beside the point, right?
No, man, I like him as a cricketer when he is an all-round cricketer. And I've been saying this from day one.
So let me ask you now, because for me, since he's been in the test side, he's been a failure, right?
Yes.
So the people who are saying that he shouldn't be in the test side, would you say that they have won this argument, similar to how, you win the Cornwall argument?
The people who said that he should be in the test side as a
Mhm.
batsman, you could say that they are now looking good, but I never wanted them in the test side as a batsman either. So the two will win the argument.
None at all. All right.
Me never think Raymond Reefer was good enough as a batsman only in the West Indies.
All right, fine. But here's my thing, Orville, right?
Yeah.
You see, as a guru, I want to come out immediately and say, listen, Raymond Reefer with the ball is not going to give you anything that, say, a Jason Holder couldn't give you. And you don't think, because you're not admitting that if it's the batting.
No, man, but I said from day one, if I'm to choose between Shea Hope and Jason Hope and Raymond Reefer, I am going to pick Reefer. It doesn't mean that I'll bat him or Shea Hope with a batter. But because roughly them going to give you similar numbers with the bat, I am now assuming that the Raymond Reefer that me talk about is the Raymond Reefer will take 188 first class wickets at 25 runs apiece. So give me that guy, not the guy who now bowl again. And I couldn't know beforehand that his bowling would have fallen out.
But prior to this, the last test match when he played when he won about 4 overs, he would have gotten enough chance with the ball and didn't do anything. So.
No, man. My understanding is that he's no longer working hard on his bowling. And I wouldn't be able. A man who is a better regional bowler than a regional batsman. Me would have think say when him come into test cricket, he would have concentrate on bowling as well. Raymond Reefer's numbers in regional cricket as a bowler is more impressive than him numbers as a batsman. So that is, he takes wickets at 25 apiece, and him average with the bat is 27. The man gone almost 200 wickets at 25 apiece, which makes him, by regional standards, proper bowler. Raymond Reefer would make my team as a bowler ahead of him making the team as a batsman. Raymond Reefer have 1 first-class century, and with a 27 average. But him have 200
Hearing you today, it sounds as if you're not having Raymond Reefer on your side. None at all. You just never feel like that was your...
Not if him not bowling, remember.
So we don't need to repeat it.
Not if him not bowling.
But even with him bowling to me still, I think...
No, man. If him can carry the farm, that makes him take 180 odd wickets at 25. I want that guy in my team. Even if he is there as a batting first all around, but I want him for his all round skills. As a pure batsman,
but just to say, we think you kind of switch in the argument. With Dwight can defend himself.
Me never switch nothing. From day one, when people ask about him and Hope, or him and Chase and them, I have always said that his bowling is crucial.
No, man. I'm talking about it batting at number 3.
Me not think him should have been batting nowhere in the top 4 or 5. So when me at number 3 or number 4, Raymond, if him not bowl, him shouldn't be in the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, man. But on the basis that Reefer is already in the side, right?
I would say to Raymond Reefer
was that Banner performs better at number 4. So in the interest of West Indies, Banner at 4 and pick
Banner average more at 3 than 4.
Huh?
Banner averages more at 3 than 4.
You know, him average more at 3 than 4?
Yes.
Oh, you find that out after, because I never hear disagree with Dwight Stefano. Oh, is the runs per innings insane?
Runs per innings thing,
okay, yes, correct. So the runs per innings at 4 is better than at 3. So for the interest of West Indies, bat Banner at 4 and met Reefer bat at 3, given the options that was there.
But in the best interest of West Indies cricket, Reefer must play as an all-rounder.
All right.
Yes.
I mean, I think I'll do it fine. Dwight can defend himself. All right, good.
Raymond Reefer at 3, not bowling, cannot be in the best interest of West Indies cricket. Raymond Reefer at 6 and 7
should not be in the side to begin with. But
no, man, if Raymond Reefer was bowling, my boss, if he was concentrating on being that left arm seamer, we can do something with the cricket ball. Because me seamer bowl and him can bowl. Then Raymond Reefer would not compete with Older and Kyle Myers. Older need competition for that spot there, you know. Older has gone through many seasons with him now, not at all.
What's more important for West Indies is them batting. And if you know you're not going to drop Holder, don't pick Holder and Reefer in the same side. That is me. If me was a guru, I would have said that to begin with.
No, but that is what I was saying from beginning, my boss, that in bowling is crucial to selection.
You might miss it. So
yes, you did. But win that argument to my boss.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Me can't think of Raymond Reefer on the side without him bowling. That don't make sense. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Yeah, hi. Orville.
Yes, sir.
Richard Boyne.
Oh, Richard, you have 4 minutes.
4 minutes. All right, I can't work with that. No,
well, the show ends in 4.
Back in the day, I know. I wanted to weigh in on track and field, but I went deal with something else.
Yeah.
First of all, you and Zidane practicing your penalty kicks?
Boy, I said the thing where you send it.
Yeah, man. I play occasionally, you know, so I'm ready, you know. I have a practice, you know.
No, man. Sean, tell me if you're knowledge. You're practicing your penalty kick, Sean? All right, guys. I want to use the opportunity to talk about the Gibson Cup.
Yes.
Which is a football festival between Glenmuir and Kingston College. As you may or may not know, one of the greatest educators in our history is Bishop Gibson, who would have founded many schools, including Kingston College, Glenmuir, Bishop Gibson High, and parts with Bishop DeCarteret, DeCarteret College as well. We're not as old as Mannings, like some
not at all. Not
even close, as a matter of fact. But we have done our thing. So the Gibson Cup will be on Saturday, the 29th of July, and the format is much like the Europa Cup, and somewhat like the Wagon Cup against Calabar. So we're going to have the under 14s, the Pepsi team competing against each other, the Colts team competing against each other, the Manning and the Costa Cup team, very interesting, will be competing against each other, and then the over 45 and the under 45. However, here's a good twist. The under 45 is going to be against Glenmuir. It's going to be a combination between KC and St. George's under 45, against Glenmuir's under 45. So we're kind of bringing in the George's thing involved because, Bishop came out of St. George's as well. Then the big part of it is the media celebrity penalty shootout. Some big names, right? Where people like, I've sent out an invitation, people like Roger Asphalt, Orville Hillings, Trevor Johnson, Dwayne Richards, Dwight Fraser, Zidane Matthews, Sean Grant, Oral Tracy, Lance Whitaker, Carol Beckford, Karen Madden, Tanya Lee, Garfield Jones, and Neville Bell. So that's our wish list, big list, and we are going to focus a lot on that as well, where the television stations who are coming in to take their A roles and B roles of the festival. So I just want to take the opportunity.
Who will be will it be a professional keeper in the penalty shootout for the media?
See, I didn't find. No. I don't think so. I don't want to embarrass you people.
Let me can't lose then. They're going to fear to the others.
You spur my thing there. You spur my thing.
Yes.
I think I might ask Orville Hill, Owen. So can you keep the case? He's the president of the PR.
Okay. Who that?
Owen Hill.
Owen Hill used to be a keeper.
Yeah, you don't know.
I think Owen was always an outfield player.
No, man. Owen Hill used to keep for Casey to when they shut down time. In Palmer's time.
Well, I just think that Owen was always a robust central midfielder.
That's what him could have keep. I want to tell you that for sure.
Okay.
If I could use 4 minutes or 1 minute left, I if I could use the opportunity to just mention my sponsor as well. And
No,
then
well, the program basically they're done now. Yeah, hear the theme in your ears.
I hear it.
Right, so we have to
But
leave it.
it's open. It's open for lots of sponsors, but it's open for other sponsors to come in. And we're looking for you guys to do an OBD, but I'll talk to you after hearing that.
Yeah, man. Cool. All right, so that's enough.
Yeah, man.
The real sports program, real things we discuss right.
Indeed.
Good. All right.
Big up
Nothing more needs for this.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, listeners. We enjoy your company today as usual. Thanks to all the people who took time out to call. Big up Austin High Technical Operator Cat Anderson was there as well. Sean Grant, the producer. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. We do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care early. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the directions of your local health authority. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on the situation in your area. Calling in advance will allow your